picture.
Yeah, whatever.
Marco's celebrating St. Patrick's Day.
I am early.
Yeah, green screen there for a second, man.
He's getting a jump on it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Life is catching up with this stuff at this point. We got an interesting show for you today.
Marco is getting old. That's what he's saying. He's
That's
getting
not
old.
true. I just do too much. If you did half what I do. Speaking of that, if you did what I did, so Wayseeker has us looking back at some terrible comics. So I added a surpriser for you. That's actually something good. It's not going to waste your time. We're also going to review some of the Vision episodes. However, we didn't take JJ's advice on which ones we should review. Instead, Wayseeker screwed that up also. And finally, the only segment that'll actually probably be good is one where JJ asks, JJ, what are you going to ask?
I'm going to ask Dom what Bob Iger is responsible for canceling.
And finally, we have Wookie came together with a wonderful segment of guess what these exclusives sold for. So there we go. We have at least that type of stuff going on today.
Hey, listen, I saw all the episodes of Visions. Which one you think I like the best?
I haven't even watched anything past the first 5. So
Two.
But I'm going to say you like Ronin the best because that's what you like.
No. I like the Ronin. But
Bounty
what
Hunter?
other one do you think I liked? I liked a lot.
Is it one of the first 5, Dom? Because it's not, we're not talking about
Yeah,
it.
it was one of the first
Bounty
5.
Hunter. Bounty Hunter.
Yep. And you know why I like the Bounty Hunter?
No.
Because it's bounty hunters.
Well,
Oh,
why don't
no.
we wait till we get to that segment
No,
and then you
we'll
can
talk
tell
about
us,
it.
Dom?
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
We were just fast forwarding.
Yeah.
All right, Wayseeker, get us.
All right, what do we got, chat? We got JT.
Yeah, go ahead. We got
Hey, GT,
GT Kiki. Okay, cool. Get us into news there, Wayseeker. While you load up a couple things.
All right, let's go.
Man. You had
What happened? One of these
a great
days.
show.
Great show.
All right, yeah.
All right, for news this week, we got a little news. We got some comics to talk about. I don't know what's going on in one of these. You can fill me in on what was happening here. We had 2 comics this week. Black, White, and Red. I thought the art was awesome in this book.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's something.
Well, I'll tell you this. I was surprised that the 1 in 25 sold out. I was pissed because the 1 in 25 of number 1 was left in the store for like 2 weeks afterwards. And now I got pissed off.
People love ugly colors, apparently.
But I didn't have a clue what the comic was about.
It wasn't even that, though. All the covers were selling out, Dom. Like,
Yeah. Well, the A and B. Well, the what's it? I think the B was it the B cover that was sold out. Was selling out because of the artwork was really cool. The covers were good.
The artwork was great.
125
The comic itself, I had no clue what was happening.
Sucked. Yeah. But whatever. People bought it this week.
It was good. And the Dr. Afra.
It wasn't good. First off, hold on. The comic was not good this week. It was not good this week.
I breezed through it, and
Black, Red, and White wasn't good this week.
No.
I mean, the art was good, but the
artwork, it was okay. It was the book was okay, but the Dr. Afra, I'm like, all right, yeah, okay. What an ending on that book.
Yeah, we got some news about why it got canceled. The author came out, Chen. She came out and she said some things that she might want to take back because she might not be finding a job for Marvel for a while. But
yeah, I mean, like she should. I don't know, man. Can we just get somebody good to write it? I guess is that. I mean, once again, I don't think she was doing a bad job, but I mean, can we just get somebody who like, I don't know. Can we just get somebody who maybe
they should just go and clean house in the writer department in the Marvel comics and bring in new people because
no, they need to start paying people more.
I know
it's very clear what's happening. They are not paying people over there.
Nope,
they are one of the lowest paying companies, and you get low paying quality shit, and that's what's happening.
Pay low, you get low talent.
Yep. We'll talk about this one in news a little bit.
I mean,
but
some people will
It's gonna
still go out
drive
there
it.
because it's Marvel, but like, I mean, you're gonna.
it wasn't an awful ending.
No. That's
it
not
wasn't an
what I'm saying.
awful ending, but it just I sat there and I scratched my head. I'm like,
That's not what I'm saying about the book. What I'm saying is like in general the problem in Marvel at this point.
Look, that's another thing. For the last couple of years, we've been talking about the writing has been really winky and the book's not great. You know, either the art really sucks and the writing's okay, or the writing sucks and the art's okay. It's like,
Yeah, I swear to God, they have like a final dollar budget for it, and it's going to cost X amount of dollars, and you're either going to get an artist or you're going to get a writer, but you ain't going to get both.
nope.
And that might actually be the truth. I mean, that might be what's.
And that's
I mean,
sad
it's-
because, you know, why don't they just wipe out the books and just, you know, have them all go to Legends, not even part of the freaking goddamn canon? Because
It's not
at the
just
end of the
Star
day-
Wars, though. I mean, they can streamline a lot of stuff. I don't know. DC seems to be able to pay more and have crappier books. I mean, and tons of titles.
And they pay their artists.
That's what I'm
and writers.
saying. They pay them more. Yeah,
They
they
do.
pay them more.
We'll come back to Averin a little bit in news, but it was a fine finale for that one. We got next week. We got one book, Legacy of Vader. I got the 1 in 25 there on the right. It's probably my least favorite cover, to be honest. But
I like the skeleton cover. I like the
skeleton cover's cool,
that's pretty cool.
Skeletons and ghosts and
but it's
That's
Luke
all.
Ross. And they always give Luke Ross the incentive, and sometimes
Yeah.
Ross is good, and sometimes he's not so good. But the Porter is probably the one I'll pick up just because I like Porter Angle and Bell. So
I'm surprised they still have the Jedi Knights. You know, they're showing them the High Republic characters still.
yeah, they're not even making it into Jedi Knights, but the book itself, I don't know why they called it that, but hey, whatever.
Vader skeleton snake.
Yep.
Yeah, well, the spine right there. It's just that Kylo is seeing things.
This book is going on for Charles Soule came out this week and said he's still working on it. So you got to be thinking by now he's working on 14 or 15. So
Well, you know
Which
what?
is, I mean, that just shows you what's going on over there. Is they're letting him bum around with this and whatever. I mean, this isn't terrible. I
This
gotta
is the
say, it's
best-
not terrible.
this is the best of Marvel right
Yeah,
now.
it's not terrible. It's not
I'm
terrible.
telling you, you know what actually picked up steam? This book picked up steam due to the fact of the Kylo Ren movie that people are probably picking this up, and it has to have some kind of effect on it. What his book is doing pretty good.
Man, living in Dom's head's gotta be amazing.
I was waiting for someone. I
It's a
thought
trip,
JJ was
dude.
going to come in
It's
on
a
that
trip.
one.
Yeah.
Had no effect
Sure.
on him.
We
So-
should have seen that coming, though, right?
Yeah, we did all this.
And,
Come on, man. You don't think that this book has
This just
some kind of-
happened.
Honestly,
weeks
no,
ago.
no,
No.
stop. Wayseeker, shut up. Dom's positive, shut up. Shut up.
No.
Let it.
The-
Shut
the
up,
news-
Wayseeker.
The news came out like under 2 weeks ago. How did that affect on comic book sales? When there hasn't been a comic book sale.
He's
that's
right.
been
He's
fit.
right. Dom's right. People pick it up because of the 2 weeks ago.
damn, Marco is tired.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
I'm just no.
Old-
You know,
old man.
Wayseeker's over here when Dom says dumb shit and hates on stuff. Wayseeker's over there giving it to. He's the first guy to get up on his soapbox and preach, and now Dom is being very positive. And all Wayseeker
He's
says,
still
"Why aren't you ever
saying dumb
positive?" Wayseeker says that
I
all the
thought
time.
about
Dom's
positive,
fucking.
but
Shut up,
Dom's
Wayseeker. I'm
saying
talking,
dumb
not you.
things.
I will mute you. I'm muting you. Okay. Now Dom's positive today, and what does Wayseeker do? He tries to shit in his
It has
Cheerios.
nothing to do with
No,
the positive.
we're not going to shit in Dom's Cheerios. Good job, Dom. Good comment. Okay.
All right.
Wayseeker, do you have anything to say?
All right, we got one FOC. Hunt for the Falcon, which is probably like the best cover we've gotten so far. It's a Gist on the
Yeah, the
left.
Gist covers are good.
The low bar.
It
Well,
is a
right.
low bar. We've
Well,
had
Gist
really good
draw-
covers.
Well, Gist draws friggin' Han young, and then we get the old friggin' Han looks like Joe Pesci and friggin' goddamn
What's up, Jerry Bear? What's up?
What's
Julie's
going
got
on
his-
the right one?
His neck's all stretched out. He's a foot
Yeah.
taller. than
Why
him.
Serpentor showing up in the Han Solo book?
Hey, that's good, man. That's cool. Get some G.I. Joe action going.
This comic has been a train wreck, but we all knew it would be.
I honestly forgot about it. And I like to talk about it.
How much? How long?
Dark Horse-
Hey, just as we
Marco,
said they'll
what's up,
just as we said they'll spend money on writing or art, but not both, then they prove us wrong with this fucking book where they don't spend money on anything.
Yeah, there's a Dark Horse book I made Marco look at
What's up,
today.
Paul?
I feel like it has been 6 months since the last one came
It
out.
has.
What is this going to 5? How many issues is it going for? This book,
This is a 5-er.
a
Yeah.
5er.
Yeah.
This is too many. Or Dom, this is what you're talking about. Get rid of this. Why do we have this?
Five is far too many.
I don't know why we had that. The hunt. Look, you know what's funny? The hunt for the Falcon, right? He did not have the Falcon in the Force Awakens. So why are they doing this? Is this before the Force Awakens?
Yeah, it's. Have you not been reading it? It's before.
I haven't read this.
He's
No, I haven't
looking
read
for it. He can't find it. So
Didn't they do this like? Remember Flight of the Falcon?
yeah,
but
Like
did
in
he
the
lose?
Adventures book,
Did
isn't
he
this very
lose the
similar?
Falcon to a bet in Sabaki? What he lost the same way he won it off of Lando. He lost it to somebody else now. That dude, what's the character? The
Who
guy?
knows, bro?
we've had so many Han Solo minis over since canon restarted.
Yeah.
I don't think any of them have been good.
That's what I was
Yeah,
thinking.
dude, the one that was sweet was the novel that was written about him and Leia, where he was like, fuck this baby crying all the time. I'm out of here.
He took off,
Like,
yeah.
That book was awesome. Like, just absentee father Han Solo, fucking tits of a book. But like since then, they have progressively, and I mean, Han Solo is one of my favorite all-time characters, and just like had just made him this fucking goofball, fucking idiot that doesn't do anything,
Yeah.
and it's really sad.
Honestly, this is probably worse than the Han Solo father comic. That's how bad this one is.
Yeah. I mean, with his imposter father.
Yeah, the imposter
Yeah,
father.
the
we all know is
imposter father that wasn't his
one
dad.
A
that one
tie for last
no.
place.
Hmm?
Oh man!
When we
Horrible.
said that's not a first appearance of a father because it's not his father,
Yeah.
sure shit, it turned out to be not his father. Yeah,
Big
Yeah.
shock.
big surprise.
All right. So the news. We got news this week about Chaos Agents cancellation. It was supposed to go 10. That was
10.
the original thing. Chen came out and said she got pissed because the first 3 episodes, Marvel told her to rewrite them to put in Luke, Han, and all the OG characters. That was not part of her pitch at all. And they made her put all those characters in there.
Okay, and
And she was,
wait, so your boss? Hold on, your boss told you to do something, and
but that was not her pitch that she gave. So
okay, but your boss told you to do something, and
she didn't want to do it, but she did it.
You know what this is called? F. Fuck around and find out.
Hey,
Figure out how you.
And you know, hey, listen, look, when you have people from Lucasfilm, their boss or Marvel, whatever, coming out saying, put the legacy characters in a book, that means they might be listening to the fans. Let the legacy characters in there now. That they because if you think about it,
So, Dom, you're indirectly responsible for her getting fired.
that's where I was.
No, she
Well
got
done,
fired.
Donald.
Hey, look,
Guys, I don't know what this is because it's not just her. Yeah, fuck around. FAFO. Dude, if you want to hold your job and your boss now look, I don't have a boss,
No.
so I don't have to do this. But if I tell one of my employees to do something and they choose that they're not going to do it, I'm not going to argue with them. I'm not going to go back and forth. But you'll do 5 of these and then you'll be gone and you won't work for me anymore. Fuck around. Like, are we not adults? Have we watched the internet too much where you watch some like little cartoon thing that goes like, oh, my boss told me to work an extra hour, but I need vacation
Mental
time.
health
So no, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
And she deserves to be fired. She deserves to never work again. And by the way, they do pay you shitty, but that's the job. Don't take the job then.
Well, she
Don't
did
take
put
the
him in
job.
there, though.
Huh?
I mean,
She
my
did
thing
put him
is,
in there.
this is the excuse of every creative
Yeah.
who gets canceled
Can't.
from a job or fired or whatever. Every movie director is like, oh, the studio interfered with my master plan for my movie.
Oh, really?
That's why.
Hey,
That's why it was bad. Like,
How about
no,
this?
It was just bad, and the
Yeah.
studio's notes didn't make it any better.
How about this? I haven't seen you in so long. I think we're going to go on great adventures. Wasn't as good as when she teamed up with the legacy characters. When she teamed up with the legacy characters, those books were actually solid. And if she continued to do so, I think it would have been something that was decent. This last book was the weakest of all the fucking books she did. So whatever her plan was, what's going on, CC? Radio check? What do you need a radio check for? You can't hear? You can't talk? My point is, if this book, this last one, was what her master plan was, well, I'm glad she didn't get her master plan off because it wasn't fucking good. I mean, it wasn't bad, but
I think it was her master plan. I think it was the sister was the whole arc that she had 10 things,
that would have been shit.
and
It
they
would have been
said-
shit.
They said no, we got to get the OG.
So,
character.
in other words, your boss said nicely, hey, why don't you go this route trying to help you out, and then you go and blast them. Okay, well, FAFO. Fuck around, find out, get fired.
Well, listen, what they should do is, like I said, go out and try to get some writers that I can actually write and give to them and pay these damn people, man.
You know what's sad about her is the first 3 she did a good job writing.
She did.
Just let it.
And look, there's
let
3
it
sides.
go.
There's 3 sides to every story: her side, their side, and the truth. And
No, but her side doesn't even sound good. I believe that's what happened because, dude, this book was the worst. The 5th book was the worst out of all 5 books, and that was your plan.
and I got to
If,
feel
if your defense is shit,
she ran that, she did that quick, and that was it. And she just to get off the book.
she
to get
sounds
off-
like a dude that was like, "Hey, I wanted to pitch in the 10th inning." Goes into the 10th inning, lets up a grand slam home run, and goes, "Man, if they just will let me throw heat faster." No, you don't have heat. You can't fucking throw heat if you don't have it.
But you see,
They're throwing all knuckleballs, and then all of a sudden they're calling it down.
Martin,
Knuckleball. Goes into the 10th, throws
You
a
have
fucking
no idea
heater.
what's going on with baseball.
Woo!
Nobody throws a knuckleball.
Listen.
Nobody throws a knuckleball.
Yeah, you want to bet? Not
Well,
anymore, but they used to.
they used to a long time ago.
You should.
No, dude, not even that. When you had, even when the Astros were going and everybody else over there, they would throw knuckleballs. Get outta here.
Listen, but at the end of the day,
Hey,
Hey, maybe they could throw more than 3 innings if they start throwing knuckleballs again.
well, think about this. At the end of the day, when it comes to a story, you know when the story gets weak at the end,
Yeah.
they didn't give a shit, and that's it. It's over. They were getting
No.
out of there. They
No,
just wanted to push
Dom,
on.
Dom, excuse me, Dom. I think you misunderstand what happened. The first 4, her boss was over her back saying, "This is how the story's gonna go." The last one she wrote herself. It was dog shit, and she goes, "This is the story I wanted to write." Okay, if you want to write dog shit, fine. Go
But
write it
you
in
see-
your basement.
But you know what, Marco? Not on her defense, a little bit. It was probably dog shit because she was like, "I'm out of here. Let me just fucking get this and just push it out." Maybe she just did a fucking it's a random story. She didn't wasn't it wasn't even the vision she wanted. Just to put it out there, just get it out there and say, "Deuces, that's it. She's leaving."
Maybe. But once again, if that's what but hey, dude, if you're gonna get your shot, right?
Yeah.
If you grind and your boss is like, "Cool, the first 3, you got to do it this way," and you're like, "Cool, that's not what I want to do," down. But then they go, after the first 3, you can do whatever you want. Are you gonna just go, "Deuces, I'm out"? No, you're gonna fucking try to you're gonna try to fucking come with all the stanky shit,
I know.
everything. And that's what. If you're not, then once again, any way you look at it, I usually defend the worker, but in this case, kick rocks. You deserve to get fired.
We'll see. Maybe we'll get a new.
Maybe
doctor
if you
next
grow
year.
up. How old is this person? It sounds like a fucking 8-year-old.
She's gonna be in her, what, 30s or 40s?
She just had a baby, so she got to be in her 20s, late 20s, early 30s. I'm guessing probably somewhere like that.
No, she can have a baby.
No.
It's 18. We're not going to discriminate, but do you
Okay,
guys
so
are pretty
reset
stupid.
button,
Still under
launch a new number
45.
1 in March and be done with it.
But anyway, it is what it is. This one's done.
So we'll get a new Afro. Hopefully, we'll get a new title, Afro title.
Hey, maybe-
Say, launch a new
No,
one and be
I-
done with it.
Yeah.
This might be a little far fetched. Maybe this might be the beginning of the end of African comics and the beginning in animation or a TV show.
They
No,
don't have
I
enough
hope.
characters to do that.
Jesus. No, I hope that's what I was saying earlier. Just get us a good writer on this because obviously, this person, whatever her fucking vision was, her dream boards were fucking shit.
Yeah.
And that's pretty hard
Didn't work.
because it's Marvel. It don't have a big standard lately of what to write. So
Hey, say if you get Kathleen Ireland on this, would you want Kathleen Ireland to do Dr. Africa?
Catherine Ireland?
Yeah.
You know,
What's Ireland? What's her name?
Justina.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I know, I
No.
you know, I would
Yeah,
not
he
like
wants
Kathy
supermodel.
Ireland to write
That's a
this.
supermodel.
Oh, goddamn! I know, right?
You don't get it right in those Kmart catalogs.
We got the standards really low right now.
Hey, you don't be knocking Ireland like that. She's a wonderful looking young older lady now.
Young.
How old do you think she
Older
is
lady
now?
Young.
I don't know. I used to have
Is
the
she even
hots for-
alive?
I used to have no, probably not. I used to have the hots with her when she was in her 20s and 30s, so she's probably dead by now.
Well, you know, figure what's the name that the one that Marco doesn't like.
Justina.
Justine. Yeah.
But see if she started writing her. You know.
All right.
That's what I'm saying. Don't let sheep people write stuff.
On to the other news.
Hold on
yeah.
one more second. Can we just figure out that is what they did with High Republic? They let them go their own route at certain points, and it turned into a fucking mess.
Well,
So please don't do that.
you know what the other horribly ironic thing is like if you're a creative and you're writing
Mhm.
something and you want to tell a story
Mhm.
the way you want to tell it and you don't want to be passed notes by editors or higher ups or anything like that, don't work in Star Wars. This is the way it's always worked with Star Wars, even before Marvel, even before Disney. Lucas passed notes to people about what they could and could not put in stuff all the time.
Yep.
All the time.
And by the way, the smart ones like Timothy figured out how to get around that.
Yeah. So I mean,
Well, that's why we ended up with Jackson the Rabbit and
yeah.
all
That's
that.
also why Timothy's not.
Oh no,
writing.
Kathy in Ireland's still around. She's still dope.
Okay, but I'm not saying that's also why Timothy's not being asked to write anymore. So
No, why Timothy's not being asked to write anymore was because he was better than the idiot with the little short guy with the boots
I
on.
think it's, well, yeah. And
Yeah,
That's it.
that's
guy
why.
with a cowboy hat. Yeah.
it's both of that. Yes, I agree. All right, New Hope is headed to IMAX.
Oh, wait, get out of it. Dude, you know who Kathy in Ireland's married to?
No,
Get out of here. Greg Olson.
The tight end.
Tight end.
Shout out. Yeah, also Sports Inc. founder. Great stuff. Shout out. Yeah, no, maybe not. That can't be right. That can't
Or is
be
it the
right.
baseball player?
That can't be right. It's got to be the baseball player. Yeah.
Or is it
It
Luke
says
Olson?
1988 to present. Greg Olson was 12.
Yeah, no, it ain't that.
No.
No,
I clicked on the link and it went to the football player, but that
No,
ain't
listen,
right.
that's the Padme and friggin' Anakin scenario. Young,
I mean, if it is, shout out Greg Olson.
hey,
Big up. But,
They were married in 1988. So yeah.
1988 when he was 12. All right, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh,
All
you talk.
who's
Yeah.
going to see A New Hope in IMAX for the 50th?
I'll go see it in
anniversary?
IMAX. It'd be dope never saw that. I think
Only
it'd be
if they're
great.
going to give me the original version.
Yes,
They're not going to
if
give
it
us
is-
the original version. I mean, there's a chance, but I don't think
there is
so.
a chance, but I wish. You know what? That'd be freaking awesome. I'll definitely see this, man. If
Yeah, I'm going to see it either way.
I would go back and see it. If it's the original version, I would go back to the movie theater, suck it up and see it.
But don't you
If
want to
not-
take your kids, Marco, to see this in the
No.
theater?
No.
No, because when they were 3 years old, they got to see it on our 70-inch screen TV, and they thought it was the
Yeah,
greatest
but
thing.
it's still not the
Yeah,
same.
that too. But like, people.
Yeah, it is because they had it. It's not the first time for them.
Like,
What,
gotta-
what don't
we gotta-
people fucking understand about
Hey,
nostalgia?
Well, also too, to that degree, we gotta quit acting like IMAX is some new technologically advanced thing. IMAX is like 30-year-old technology.
Yeah.
It's like this is not.
Marco,
That's-
my kids had seen it at home on a big screen TV, but when they and they're older, but when we went and seen them when they re-released them in the 90s, they enjoyed it.
Yeah, no, I enjoyed it because that was an experience. Yeah, I mean, I guess you're right. But that's in the 90s. Wookie, I don't know if anybody, like, realistically, the amount of people that enjoy seeing shit in a movie theater now
Right.
compared to when they used to, it's not the same.
Oh, we went.
Even in the 90s, I go to the movie theater all. Dude, we used to sneak in that bitch all
I
the
get
time.
that, but kids, my kid loves going to the theater.
Your kid, I'm going to say this and try not to be rude, is weird because they're being raised by you. Okay? Your kid is not the standard.
You're trying to tell
bearer
me your
of
kids
all
don't love
sports.
going to the theater?
Does your kid do any sports or see the sun at all?
Yes.
What sport?
I mean, that's
Quidditch does not count. We're out. We're not.
Soccer.
No, does not. Okay, good enough.
No, but the season,
But
see this in the theater
soccer.
is there's something special to see this in the theater.
I think they're still special. I
You
think
know,
I don't know if the movie. I think the problem with the movie theater not being
Yeah,
as
right.
special is you go in, you have
Yeah.
your seat. There's no. It's like you're sitting at your house.
And the $80 you'll pay to take your family.
Yeah,
oh,
it's
I'm totally
$100.
gonna pay a ton of money, but it's Star Wars.
It's
And
now I wonder what the
$100.
popcorn bucket's going to look like. It's going to be R2D2 or Vader.
I don't care about that
It
at all.
really is.
I
If
just
you
love-
live within relative driving distance of Galaxy's Edge, would you rather go to Galaxy's Edge for a day or go to watch the
Yeah.
18th
Yeah, but I
release
don't
of
live
A
in
New
Dead
Hope?
Driving
Hold
distance
on,
to
though. Hold
Galaxy's
on, though.
Edge.
My kids have been to 3 fucking celebrations. They've been to Galaxy Edge, and not just like the cheap shit. They had the whole fucking thing. They were on everything. Dude, they made Vader, the 7-foot Vader that comes and takes a picture with you and fights with you. Yeah, okay, cool. So it's gonna be real. I mean, look, I get it. My kids are spoiled, but like, it's not like I get if I made movie theaters a big deal, I think they'd enjoy it more.
Right.
It is fucking painful for me to go in a movie theater. It's $100. You all you're doing is making sure your kids are like not spilling their fucking $50 meals which is just literally popcorn and a small fucking juice box that's overpriced.
Yeah, Marco needs to yell, "Get off
Love
our
it.
lawn."
I love it.
Oh,
Yeah,
look at
man,
me.
it's like,
And Marco, I go everywhere.
Hey, Dad, you know me. I'm in the streets. But what I'm saying is,
Dude,
Dude.
his clipboard.
yeah, no, I can't do that with the kids. It's like babysitting in there. Then God forbid they drop something.
It is babysitting. You're literally watching.
God
it.
what is
forbid.
wrong with your kids? Why can't your kids just sit there and watch a movie?
God forbid.
Popcorn.
God
Marco's
forbid.
like, it's
God,
babysitting.
first off, it's active and it's not you don't
Marco's
even go.
like, "Pick that kernel up. That's $1."
No, God forbid they drop anything because if they put their hands, which kids just do whatever on the side, you don't want to know what's going on inside. See all these people wearing fucking blankets and shit all the time into these movie theaters. You don't want them touching anything. It's gross.
I can see Marco just eliminating the illusion for the kids and be like, "Yeah, kids, like you see in the original version, he shot Greedo first." You know?
Oh, my kids know that.
That
No,
dewback was not
my
there
kids
in
have
the
seen the
original
original version. They know when it happens, they shout out,
Oh my god.
Han shot first.
You're
My
so
kids
old, Marco.
say
You're
Han
so
shot
old.
first. They do not mess around.
Marco's kids, the Han shot first one was like chicken jockey to Marco's kids.
It is.
Kevin.
It is. Hey, Kevin. They
Yeah,
yell
anyway,
at the street. They'll be Han shot
I'm taking-
first.
I'm taking the kid to this.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. You also watch that stupid Blue Bear.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine. You're gonna always bring that up. But I think there's something.
Hey,
special
hey,
about
Wayseeker.
watching-
Hey, Wayseeker. Wayseeker. But here's the other thing, Wayseeker. Like, you're gonna take the kid there. You're gonna have to do like matinee. You're gonna sneak in as a senior citizen and say that you have make them say you're the grandpa so you can get discount on tickets.
I'm
You're not gonna let him eat
that.
anything. You're gonna have to sneak in a bunch. What is that, dude?
I have
No,
a feeling
no.
this isn't even the first time this is. Assuming it's like the special edition version of this. This
Well, the
isn't even the
special
first time it's
edition
been
they
on IMAX.
I
Right?
went to
It
go
is
see
the
the
first time on
first
IMAX.
I think it was on
It is
IMAX.
the first
way.
time on IMAX.
Yeah, it's first
I
time
feel like
on
I've
IMAX.
seen it in IMAX before, but
I'm pretty sure. Did we see it in IMAX in the 90s?
97.
First-
1997,
First
right?
IMAX movie that was released was 2002 in the United States.
yeah, but I
Was
feel
it
like
Star
this has been
Wars?
released since
It
then.
probably was Star Wars.
Oh, Apollo 13.
You're a nerd.
You know, I worked at the only IMAX theater that we have around here, and I was like a
No,
teenager.
but all kidding aside, this is going to be pretty cool. The 50th anniversary, man. It's
Yeah.
just an
Hey,
achievement.
you got me thinking about this. If I can make it in Jersey at that time, I would take my grandson to, I don't know where there's probably have to go to Philadelphia to get to an IMAX, but I would take him because he'll be like 6.
That's because you're old as shit, and it's nostalgia for you because you took your kids. Your grandkids are
Marco,
not
you're
going to.
just so
Your
grumpy.
grandkids go and yell chicken jockey and throw fucking popcorn everywhere. They do not want to
Hey,
go
kids,
see
you want to go watch
this
this
shit.
50-year-old
Hey,
movie?
bring ass live chickens, dude.
Huh?
Like, what if our parents said, "Hey, you want to go watch Gone with the Wind?" And I,
Yeah, Gone with the Wind and IMAX. I'm
No,
down
I'm
for
checking it
that.
out. I like Gone with the Wind, man. It's a great.
Dude, how about this? Every Christmas,
My
we
kids
watch.
like Star Wars.
We've convinced my grandson though that Darth Vader's good because that's his favorite guy, and we don't want to scare him yet.
Oh,
Yeah, see, you
But
don't want to do
This
that.
one's fine. Well, this was not fine.
To
but
JJ's point, every
go in
winter-
like 2 minutes after. 2
What's
minutes
that
after
Bing
the
Crosby movie for the
Dancing in the
Christmas-
Rain or whatever.
No, the Christmas one.
Oh, White
We're the
Christmas.
two sisters.
White
White Christmas. My wife has that on all the times. Kids are like, yeah, it's great. The songs that they don't want to go see that shit in the movie theater though. They ain't gonna go see it in the movie theater. They're not going to. I'm definitely not gonna see that shit. I can't hardly stand it when it's on the TV. Not
All right,
seeing
we're
it.
moving on. Starfighter is.
Why do you
concluding
keep
its
showing the
filming.
same fucking picture every time?
There's only
There's
picture
only-
we
there's
have.
only like
That's it,
two.
shit.
There's one
There's only two
picture.
to
There's
choose
the
from.
Starfighter symbol, and there's the picture. That's all we
Yeah.
got.
And Mark Hamill gave
There's
his
the one that's like
okay.
leaning against
Ryan
the car.
Gosling.
I don't
We'll
care
move
about
on.
Mark Hamill giving his okay to
Yeah,
Gosling. I
Mark-
don't
okay.
care.
Yeah.
Mark Hamill doesn't matter at all. Anyway, it's
This is
including
good news,
filming
though.
in
This
December.
means
so
they're
that's-
on schedule. So this is
that's great. I mean, they got a whole almost a year and a half.
So this is Waterworld in Star Wars, right?
This
it
is
seems that way. Yes.
that's the only picture we got, but it's in space, hopefully. So that's good
Yeah,
news.
this
Everything is
looks like everything. Every planet's in
He's gonna
space.
sing the song. I'm just Skywalker. Instead of I'm just Ken. Freaking I'm just Skywalker.
Oh, is this the guy that was in the Barbie
Yeah.
movie?
He was Ken.
Gosling.
All right. We'll talk about Star Wars season 3 in a little bit here for Visions, but critics absolutely loved it. highest rated season yet. Fans, not so much. There's like came in like a 60% so far on
Well,
fan reaction to this one.
To
So
be honest with you,
I know, right?
I'll be honest with
I
you.
lose.
Like the first one, the Ronin was pretty badass. You know, of course, they're gonna have the Ninth Jedi, which is gonna get, you know, their own animated series down the road. But like I said, the other stuff in the show, you know, they had some. Look, all getting aside, they have a different show, a different cartoon for each person. For each, if you like it, you like it. If you don't, kids will like it. But there was some good stuff. Like I said, I enjoyed a majority of it.
I will tell you that I will tell you that I had to pause it and I fell asleep during 2 of them. But with that being said, they weren't bad. They weren't for me. So I could see why some people would be like, yo, this really isn't my jam. But they weren't bad, right, Dom? Is that what you're saying? Like, they weren't. I can see why people would like them. I can also see, but the internet, somebody's gonna be like, instead of like, yo, it just isn't for me, they're gonna be like, this is dog shit. So
I'm gonna tell you this. I'll tell you this. The last episode, Black.
Hey, not get in there. We only watched the first 5.
I only watched the first 5. Mark only
okay.
watched the first 5.
But I'll tell you this: the bounty hunters was badass because of the droid.
Oh my god,
The droid was.
We'll talk about. We're gonna.
Oh,
review
that
the
was
first
awesome.
5.
It was.
We're
That
gonna
made me laugh.
5 today.
I
Not
like
later.
that, but like I said, the Ronin. I could see them making a series on Ronin down the road.
We'll talk about that news coming up here in a second. More visions on the way. So the executive producer James, I don't even know how to pronounce his last name.
Wow.
Wah.
Wow. Yeah.
He suggested, implied, hinted, we're getting more Ronin and more Village Bride stories.
Well, they said this is Celebration. They said Rowan was going to go on at Celebration.
I
They had
didn't know
plans
that.
for-
But yeah, it
for
sounds
now.
like there's a Ronin series potentially coming in.
Yes.
We're getting the Ninth Jedi in 2026. Strong chance we're getting a Ronin.
Yeah, the
in
Ninth
2026.
Jedi. Okay,
This was a
aside,
weak Ronin.
I like the Ninth Jedi. I like it because the first series that came out with the first showing of the Ninth Jedi, the twist that it had with her being a Jedi and everybody being Sith, which was like a twist, which was great. I enjoyed it. It's good, but give me more Ronin, man. I think Ronin's freaking badass. I
We
think
can get to it more when we review it, but I'll say this much: saying there's more stories doesn't necessarily mean there's more.
Visions, like
That doesn't necessarily mean there's more visions or more like its own series. We got more Ronin stories after the first one. Don't forget, we got a whole book.
Yeah.
We also got 2 comics. So I mean,
We haven't gotten
No. They
Village
hinted that there were. They hinted that they were like at Celebration. They hinted that there was going to be more animation on Ronin. That there was more. Like even when you went into like, so how that was is they had a whole section. They're just calling their Japanese animation Visions. So anything that has that style is Visions. So it will be something like Vision presents the Ronin, and that's going to be a series. That's how I see it in my understanding of it. So.
you know what? So people that had seen the original Ronin loved it. The second one, they were like, it was okay. I actually thought it was pretty cool. Pretty cool.
We'll
talk
talk
about it
about
later.
it. We'll
Yeah.
talk about it. But I think the people that like Ronin, this is good news. So
It is.
we also got the soundtracks. If you like the music, all 9 soundtracks were released yesterday. So those people that pick up them on Spotify or wherever, you can get them all. So that's that news.
Okay.
Mangestino's ready to return as the
Holy
stranger
for Jesus
any
Christ.
time.
what,
He wants
how
two
have we done
stories.
the story news like 80 times? I
He wants 2 stories. It came out this week.
News?
He wants to tell the story of his history with Vernestra, and he wants to tell the story of his ties to the
He
Knights.
has no ties to the Knights of Ren. It doesn't exist.
Yes, I said that.
There's no such thing.
Which one do you want?
Most
Got
Knights
to
of
pick
Ren.
1 or 2. Would you
Hey,
rather
listen.
have the story with Vernestra or the story of the Knights of Ren?
All kidding aside,
I don't have
so
neither.
apparently there's a theory going on out in the Star Wars webs that Tiva from Kylo Ren is the ancestor of Osha and him.
No.
Of Osha and Quaimir. So and the Knights of Ren because
Wait,
Hey,
what?
oh, can I jump in here? Am I going to be Saying
Hold
that they're
on.
like,
No,
talking
wait,
about
Seeker,
his
stop.
positivity.
Go ahead. What nonsense did you just say? Go ahead, Dom. Say it again.
He's already said the nonsense.
No, but that doesn't make any sense. No,
that-
no, stop.
Doesn't
He's
make any
trying to
sense
say
to listen
that's
to the
what
nonsense
the
twice.
nonsense. What he just said isn't what he's trying to say.
No, I'm saying
Please
the fact
try to
that,
clarify
that
that.
they're saying that OSHA and Quaimir had a kid, and
Okay.
she had a daughter, and the daughter is
So the kid of Quaimir
Yes.
and OSHA had a
Yeah.
kid.
so they're
So
saying
it'd
that
be third generation. So it'd be great grandson, or
That's
this would be
who ancestor is.
That's
Yes.
grandson.
it'd be
granddaughter.
great. No, but then it would be great grandson,
No.
right?
no, because remember, it took place 150 years before
Even older than that.
the Phantom Menace. So if they had a kid, show that she had a kid that was older.
Yeah,
maybe-
Phantom Menace, but then you got to add on another.
Yeah, you're right.
fucking-
So it's fourth generation probably.
You'd have to be almost like fifth at this point.
No. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that'd be pretty
Right,
cool.
many generations.
Comics.
separated.
They connect the Knight to Ren with all that. That'd be kind of, I like that. You know what?
I do not. I think that's a stupid idea.
Yeah, it's the dumbest idea I've ever heard, to be honest. That's a thought in Leslie Headland's mind, is all that is. And it's a thought in Leslie Headland's mind because she thought maybe it could get her a second season of her crappy TV show. That's
Once
all it
again,
is.
she's another one that F around and find out. Like, I
mean,
don't know what to tell you.
This doesn't even make sense for Quaimir to be the original Rin of the Knights of Rin.
Why?
Why? Because first of all, he's adhering to the rule of two this whole
No,
time.
but it's an acolyte. It's an acolyte. It's not the rule of two.
It is the rule of two. Why
There's
is he only
plenty of
one?
acolytes who filed the rule of two. Yes.
No, you can have more than one acolyte. That's the thing. Acolytes are different than the
He
Sith.
doesn't have more than one acolyte. Though. He could have just kept both
You
May and OSHA as acolytes, but he doesn't do that.
Do you think that Palpatine had the rule? Like Palpatine was freaking goddamn having secret.
No,
apprentices all
Palpatine
over the
didn't
place.
care about the rule of two. That's the whole point.
Yeah, I know. But they're not even following the rule of two.
That's
We're not even getting the
He's
history.
following the rule of
Like
two.
we're not even getting the Revan and the Bane stories or something. The Bane
All right.
stories that follow the rule of two. Apparently whatever we have for Bane, is what is. We don't know because they don't want to do a story that leads into that or whatever. It's just like, look, me personally, I think it's cool if he's a Knight of Ren. The beginning of Knight of Ren, I do like the Knights of Ren. That's one thing out of the sequel trilogy that I do like. I like those type of characters, masked, mysterious, and then that are pretty cool. That actually freaking wind up dying. They don't use them, and that's why the legacy of Vader is actually filling in those gaps.
Hold on.
Okay, go ahead.
That wasn't me. Marco is the one to be in the jury.
That was about 2 minutes too late.
All right, fans are continuing the campaign to bring back Hunt for Ben Solo. Now we have signs plastered all over Disneyland.
Christ.
He is missing.
That's pretty cool. I actually, you know what? Bravo to the fans.
I think it's kind of funny. Yeah, fuck yeah. That's kind of funny.
Yeah.
That's kind of funny.
I
Yeah.
like that.
Since it's
Hey.
better-
Wait, to spend the
better
money
than
in a billboard,
airplanes going
to
over
spend the money in a
the-
billboard in Times Square, to do that for a movie that that it's kind of like it was even more funny. Like I told you, that the fans that are going for this are the people that hated the sequel trilogy, but now are coming back because they want it now because they of all everything that's going on, which is kind of ironic.
He's right. He
I think
said
it's
a lot of
hilarious that-
nonsense there, but if you get down to the core, what Dom said there, he's kind of right.
I
It's
think
kind of
it's
funny.
hilarious. I think it's hilarious that nobody's pointed out that that's actually a Star Trek reference yet.
Oh.
Remember when Spock died, and then the next thing was called
Sure,
the Hunt
Spock,
for Spock.
Oh.
Yeah, Ben Solo dies, and the next thing's called the Hunt for Ben Solo. Nobody apparently has pointed out that that's a horrible Star Trek reference.
Nobody knows Star Trek, so I'm disappointed that you even know that. To be honest,
Yeah. That's it.
that's all I got. We got third croc. I revealed the first two last week. We got a third one. We got
Hey,
fourth
why?
one.
Hey, why, Waysinger? Why'd you get off there? We're still talking about how great it was. This is why you're a grouch, dude. That's actually a funny idea, dude. That's kind of I like it. Anyways, nobody likes Crocs. Nobody wants foot funguses.
Oh, you
Get outta
also
here.
can get these new charms. The charms.
You probably wear Crocs, Wayseeker.
I
I
don't
bet you
wear Crocs. My kid wears
You
Crocs.
do wear Crocs.
I've
You
never
wear your
owned a
kids'
Croc
Crocs.
in my life.
You
You
wear
should not let your
your
kid wear
Crocs.
Crocs.
Charms. Where the heck
Crocs
the
are
charms?
not good
Okay,
for
rubber.
kids' feet. What is wrong with you? Your
The
kid
charms
plays
go
no
in the
sports.
little holes. You put them in.
Whoa, pause.
Uh,
Oh, yo, no.
That's where they go. So you get $5 for the single, $20 for the 5-pack. if you want to get the charms. You got Chewbacca there
We'll
for
see he's here.
Wookiee for his.
We let him
his
cook.
Crocs.
He's crazy.
You can buy.
Show
them
us your Crocs, Wayseeker. Which ones you got?
I don't have any Crocs.
It's just
Yo,
Crocs.
They got-
Nobody believes you.
They got
I like those
Nub
Crocs.
Crocs. He
Didn't
made
they
his
make a
own
Wookiee?
Nub Crocs.
Didn't they make a Chewbacca Croc or something?
They did. It was horrible.
They got a Boba Fett Croc too. They were selling them online.
So anyway, got that one. We got the Valentine's Day Ewok. That
This is the
Arco
awesomest
showing
thing I've
that.
ever seen.
This is
I'm
going
gonna
on
tell you this.
pre-order.
It hurts my
This
eyes.
is an Ollie special. $2. Buy 5, get 3 free.
Dude,
So
I
you
think
get-
they tore up like an old house with that carpet and had to use the carpet for something.
It looks like insulation.
This is
Pink
amazing.
Panther
Pink
insulation.
Panther insulation.
You got the droid. You get this little yub card that comes inside of it, and the inside says
You know what? Listen,
Aleinu.
It's for your special someone. Like
So
Ray
celebrate the
Seeker.
love
Ray
and
Seeker would buy this for his daughter.
Yeah.
Like buy it for his
Marco's
daughter.
the Ewok guy. Marco's the
I
test
actually probably gonna buy this when it gets into the discount.
Why,
chains.
why the BD droid? I don't. Am I missing?
I
Yeah,
don't
I
know
know
why
what
the
the
BB
droid's about.
droids in there, yeah, but
I'm down with this. I'm down with this. I'm down
This
for
is on
this.
order.
The
This one is-
Halloween ones sold pretty good of what I heard. You know, people
Yeah.
like the Halloween ones. You know, you have Christmas versions. You get all the holidays, man. You know,
Hey,
I'll put it
listen,
this way,
man.
I'm glad they did it with a Ewok and didn't try to do it with like Han Solo or
I
something.
might be the That is a really good idea, Dwayne Scott. You should get the bell for that one.
well, listen. Well,
I don't know why
listen,
he's got the droid.
they
I don't
had
understand.
they had Valentine's Day Funko Pops, and they were pink, like all the Funko Pops. They had a Fennec Shan, they had an Ahsoka, they had a Mando, they had a Bo-Katan, they had a Princess Leia. They had a couple pink ones for Valentine's Day for Funko, but it is what it is, man. Like I said,
Hey, listen, and here's how it goes. I'm the first one to criticize people for, just admit that's nostalgia. You got to remember when I was a kid and Jedi came out, my mom, we didn't have a lot of money. She'd make our costumes. She made me an Ewok costume. My dad made me this big 5-foot spike, which was just a piece of wood that he shaved off the end and I stabbed people with. Of course, it's nostalgic to me, so I'm buying this shit, man. Like, I got no shame in my game. I at least will admit, this is garbage, but it's nostalgia. I'm going to buy it. 100%. 100%.
Yep. All right, Battlefront 2, for those people that still play the game. Marco loved this game. It has a brand new update with a brand new map, and you can now also
Really?
get Iden's TIE Fighter in the game. So
I might go back and start playing it again then if I ever get any free time.
first update in years. So, they had a big push in Andor, so they decided to keep it going. So maybe there is hope for Battlefront.
It's a fun game, man. They really should come out with a new one. It really is a fun game. Like, it's
been
super
8 years. It came out 2017, I think.
fun. It's been that long.
Yeah, it's be tough to get another one. These are very expensive games to
Yeah.
not only develop but also to upkeep. So
Well, yeah. I mean, when they did what's just funny is like the microtransactions didn't kill this, which is like hilarious. Like that it had a second and third life was amazing.
Yeah.
And I gotta say, like, it was pretty fun. The gameplay was pretty fun. They actually almost killed it twice. They almost killed it with the microtransaction originally. Then they did that like pay to play thing for a while there that almost murdered this game again. So it's amazing this thing's been going as long as it has.
Agreed.
Yeah, it
All
came
right,
close.
we
It
got-
almost killed it twice.
I didn't know about this one, but there's a Lego misprint variant that sold for almost $1,500 this week in an auction. So this is a 2008 Commander Fox. If you look there is a gray circle on the normal one, which is the regular one, on the not grayed circle.
Yeah,
That is the misprint variant of this one.
wow, that's
That
it.
one sold for $1,500. So if you ever see this Commander Fox without
Wait, what are we
that
looking
gray
for?
circle in the middle on the
What are you
stomach,
talking about?
you see on the stomach of the one on the
On the
right.
stomach.
Oh,
stripes
it's
on the
red, not
stomach.
gray. Okay, I see what
Yeah.
So the one on the left, the one on the far left of the screen, this is how we describe things, Wayseeker, for the audience. The one on the far left, there's a gray circle on a guy. The guy on the far left is what? That's the original version. The guy in the
original
middle,
version. Yep,
the guy in the middle is the misprint. Why is there a fucking third guy that
and that's
nobody
the
gives a shit about?
reprint. So don't
That's,
pick up
that's
that
what
one.
it looks like
You
now.
get Commander Fox. There was a later reprint.
That's a way to describe things. How you described it was dog shit.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Appreciate
no
you.
problem. No problem.
If
You had
see
three
the one-
guys up there. You're like, there's a guy with a circle on him.
If
Yeah,
you
no
see the
shit.
one in the middle without the gray circle,
Mhm.
that is worth bonkers money. $1,500 this week in auction.
There we go. Wait.
Who
And
knows?
what did this come in originally? Just by its
It was a Clone War spider something or other.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
Whatever. But yeah, that's a rare misprint. Pick it up. Crazy money. I had no idea. They normally go for $40-$50. And then that misprint went just bonkers crazy price. So pretty rare.
Wow.
And this one I just put in there to tee in the segue to
Wait, hold on. Why does she look 50 years younger than she actually does?
to JJ's. But we got a bunch of
Where did you find a picture when she was working for
Kardashian filter on
Lucas?
Kathleen Kennedy.
this is what
bro.
people are doing. People are trying to elevate Kathleen Kennedy so that they can look different, even.
He's not wrong. I saw that a
big
couple times.
DH.
Are you kidding
Yeah,
me?
they're de-aging
No.
her
Dude,
because they're so mad at Bob Iger.
God bless this country, but we got a bunch of fucking people with not a lot of brains, bro.
So the big news this week is over and over and over again. Bob Iger continues to overrule and completely alter different Star Wars projects
It was a rumor.
And-
Shut the fuck up.
over the recent years. Is this rumor true, or is it false?
Dom will tell us. here.
Kevin,
People-
they're not. The internet has turned on them. They're not giving her horns anymore. Now
We
they're
will hear
Yeah,
from
that's a
Dom,
halo.
because Dom knows all when it comes to this to figure out what is true
Yeah.
and what is not. That, my friends, is the week in Star Wars.
Oh, the,
Ah.
the internet is so fucking
My
stupid.
girl, Kathleen Kennedy.
The internet is so stupid. I swear to God, the dumbest human beings. The dumbest. All right, speaking of dumb human beings, I'm going to do this really quickly. Wayseeker saw it. People would want to see Vision Comics. So I only did number one. This is the 1/100. Look, sells 28 raw, 41, 20 to $41
I think it
raw.
was a beast when it first came out.
It
I need
was.
Yeah.
It was a couple $100. It is now 28 to $41. 9/8, which were selling for almost $325, are now selling for $67 to $80. This is another hottest comic for Vision One. It sells for $1 to $5 now, where it used to sell for like $35
It's a
easy.
B cover, right? So,
Yeah, and the 1/8, but no, but like there wasn't a ton of them. There wasn't a ton
Yeah.
of them.
This wasn't cool. This was. It looked. You know what this looks like?
Hmm.
It looks like a McFarlane cover. It's the way it's drawn.
it does.
No, Kev, it's just how the internet works. People blamed her for too much. Now they're blaming somebody else for too much. This is the second print. We typically don't cover second prints. This actually got to be like a $50 book. Now 9/8 are $65. So there you go. Dom said this thing's going to be huge because it's second print and they don't do a lot of second prints.
Yeah.
I did like this cover best out of all those, though.
I do. I think this is too. I decided not to cover any more shitty books. Instead, I wanted to let you guys know. Look at what I pulled this week. Make sure that you're watching the videos that we're posting up. We fixed the camera problems, hopefully a little bit, where I go through a collection that I bought. That's a newsstand. It's easy 9/6 out of the box, 410. 9/8 are going for 950. I might get impressed.
We should grade Marco's copy and my copy and see which one grades better.
Yeah, we should do that. Except for I have a great presser that I will be using. Definitely
you know
check
I-
out those though, huh?
How do you know I don't?
Because I know the best pressers, and whoever you're using ain't him. That's only a handful of people. But yeah, so I thought this is a lot better book to cover.
Inside the comic when I send it
This
to
is a
you.
lot better book to cover, I think, than the books that Wayseeker wanted me to cover. And congratulations to me. Yes, I'm everywhere. I'm in the streets, and my life is just golden all the time. So there you go. It is great to be me, just easily pulling out massive keys. You should probably watch the videos this week. It is completely unbelievable how great I am. And that's all I got this week in comics. Thank you, myself, patting myself on the back. Very good. All right, now we can get into the segment that we're all going to love, where we hear Dom and JJ yell at each other about theories of Bob Iger.
Oh, I'm just the host. I'm not going to do any yelling. I'm going to let Dom cook as much as he wants. Let him cook. And then
I haven't
laugh.
found the 300 yet, but there's also some other books, Kevin, in there that I think there's even bigger books than the
Did you
300.
find around it? Like, did they pick out the
Yes,
300?
I picked on the 301,
Oh,
and
that
I found a
sucks.
297. Well, no, there's still 100 more boxes to open. I thought it was only 120 that I
297
bought.
the first
I bought
McFarlane?
138. The medium mailer boxes. What's
Are
that?
they all out of order?
Yeah, dude.
Ah,
Dude, so I went
fair
into this house And first off, it took over a year to buy it. They were like, "Oh well, we want X amount." I was like, "Yeah, no," because I'd seen other stuff. I'd only got to sample 2 boxes, and they were like Image Vault #1, 15 copies, like just junk, just absolute junk.
That's runner number 1.
No, there's some Turok ones. Yes, there's definitely some Turok ones. It was all junk. I didn't see anything but so a couple of those Treasury Edition Star Wars things. So I was like, I don't know. I counted out the boxes and made an offer per price because I didn't get to see them. So they're blind. So literally I'm going through these boxes for the first time with people, seeing what's in them. And I will tell you, there's some big shit in there. There's some big shit.
That's a long fucking pause.
There's some big. There's
stroking out.
Look, there's some big.
I
shit
actually
there.
thought he had a heart attack. I was really worried. I was like,
But I've also
die on us right there. I know
but
you're talking about being old, but like.
But in my defense, so we spent 2.5 hours 2 days ago going through boxes, and we're not even halfway through them all. I have filled up 2 like huge economy-sized trash cans with books of what was there. Like just non-sellable dredge.
Garbage.
Just the worst of the worst, 50 copies over and over and over.
Did
and
you
over.
pass them out on Halloween to kids? You're like, I don't know what to do with them. So
I wouldn't do that because the kids would egg my house with the bullshit.
Yeah, the kids were fucking like that many copies of like, you know.
Hey, Marco, you can
We'll have them on, I think we're doing Tuesday and Wednesday, or Tuesday, Wednesday this week, and then it'll go Tuesday, Thursday for the rest of them.
Marco, you can bring them to Baltimore and give them out. To
No. They would kick the table over the shit so bad. That's what I like. I think we're actually gonna cut a couple of videos because I downloaded them straight to StreamYard, and for some reason StreamYard's having a problem producing because all my stuff I shooting 4 to 5K. It's glitching. So the first video really sucked. I got my GoPro out. We tried to download it through StreamYard. It still sucked. So I am now directly doing it to YouTube. It seems to be working better. We're gonna start with episode 4 or episode 5 and 6. In 5 and 6, I will tell you.
Wait, you're starting with episodes 5 and 6?
We've already done 1. We've done 1. Yes, 2, 3, and 2, 3, and 4.
George Lucas, you can't put this stuff in order.
No, because 2, 3, and 4, because we did it in StreamYard, it glitched so bad that people are pissed at the videos. Like, we're getting hate mail. Like, your video sucks. This is bullshit. It's garbage. I get it. I understand it. So instead of, we'll release those later as like behind the scenes crap.
We're going to end up calling it like
I want to like get on and send you some hate mail.
Oh yeah, dude, the hate mail is phenomenal. Thank you for all the hate mail for those fucking losers. Don't worry, they'll send me even more hate mail when they see what comes out of some of these boxes.
Continue to send your hate mail. In fact, to double it.
Oh yeah, dude. And by the way, it's great because we're literally, so for people that don't know, I've got a 4-car plus garage. The back half of my garage has got a lot of work stuff in it and everything else, and there's comics everywhere. And so then it's me and my buddy in the front half just talking shit and like while we're going through stuff. And mind you, this is a good friend of mine for those people in Baltimore. His name's Sean. You met him. And like he gives me all the smoke. So what I've decided to do from now on is like all my friends who like to talk shit about how I'm extremely lucky, I'm also a moron, I am going to produce videos with them opening boxes so they can continue to do that while it happens. I will tell you, spoiler alert, we open a major key in the first video you're going to see, and my friend proceeds for the next 2.5 hours because we started cutting these in 15-minute to 20-minute videos. In those 2.5 hours, just talk shit about how I should let him open better boxes, and the boxes we are opening are complete dog shit, and then makes fun of great business decisions I've made in my life to tell me that I'm a loser. So that will be some of the videos too. We make fun of people.
I like this person.
Huh?
I think I like this person.
Yeah, you'll like it. It's fun. It's absolutely fun. I don't want to give it away. We've watched some of the videos, and somebody's like, "You're going to leave that in?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'll leave that in." You know what I mean? So it's gonna be. It should be fun. Try to check those
Dave,
videos.
you can make fun of yourself.
What's that?
Unlike Dave, you can handle it when they make fun of you.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. Like I really,
Like you get to see. I'll tell you this: that you don't get to see a lot of Marco in the video. You get to see a lot of like me in my real life there, because like I mean, at one point I think my kid starts playing basketball. The basketball hits us in the back, and I'm like, dude, are you serious? Like we're doing this right now, like all day. I said you could play video games. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. Why are you throwing basketballs at the back of us? Like it's like that type of stuff. My wife comes out and she's like, dude, we're donating this shit real quickly in the middle of the video, knowing we're shooting it because God knows you can't do anything yourself. So like you don't get to see us, our faces. You don't get to see my kids. You don't get to see my wife, but you do get like they interrupt a lot of stuff. It's pretty fun. The videos are pretty dope. We talk about a lot of stuff, and I don't know. It's fun. Go ahead, JJ.
I was going to say, now that Marco's done promoting his garage and his show for the last 15 minutes, let's go
absolutely
on to the actual Star Wars stuff.
You should hit that move along video.
Dude, by the way, Corbin did ask for all the books I threw away. He asked for all the books I threw away. He did. He said, bring them
Probably
back.
wasn't just DC stuff.
Yeah. Let's ask Dom, did Bob Iger cancel these Star Wars projects?
This is great right here. Good job.
This is good.
This is AI, baby. I've gone AI now.
The AI got me a face Vader. That's nice.
Yeah.
Looks good. This looks good. Good job, JJ.
Yeah, made Bob Iger the Emperor. You know.
Yeah.
All right. So the concept here is simple. I'm going to go through canceled. Now, some of these aren't officially canceled, but we're pretty much all assuming that these are canceled projects here. Dom's going to tell us who really put the brakes on this thing. He used to blame Kathleen Kennedy for a lot of the stuff. Now I think he's going to blame a little more Bob Iger. He's more Team Kathleen now. So
he's found the truth. He's discovered the truth.
Yeah.
But
can I also, Dom, hold on
before
we do this.
Go ahead.
Dom, when you were hating Kathleen Kennedy, I'd always tell you that's not how it works. It's more.
I know,
like
there's other.
No, but you went from wanting. Now you're completely doing the same thing, but you're blaming somebody else. Who it's not all his fault either.
Well, listen. I know. Look, it's not his. It's the fault of the people that are running a lot of the people who are running the show behind the scenes, because they're not really Star Wars fans. They're the people. They're the corporate guys, the suits that have no idea what the fans and people like for Star Wars, and that's what basically it comes about. Like, look, Kathleen Kennedy knows George Steinbrenner through and through, and she wanted to.
George Steinbrenner.
George Steinbrenner.
George Steinbrenner, the fucking Yankees.
Yo, listen, today's one of those days, man. I'm fucking getting my fucking brain all fucking shot.
We got knuckleballs and George Steinbrenner. I don't know if anybody.
Hey, don't hate on the knuckleball thrower. Bring back the knuckleball thrower.
If you combine Dom and Marco, you have George Costanza.
Yeah,
there you go.
Hey, George, who's that?
George Costanza.
Who's George Costanza?
Now, so Kathleen Kennedy wanted to continue George Lucas's legacy, but the brakes were put on it because, look, like,
no likes. Let's get into the segment. Let's get into the segment.
I'll say this: you can also, Dom, if you don't care, or anybody else, if you don't care whether or not this project was going to get done, say so. Say it was dog water.
I don't care about
Bob
Solo 2.
Iger caused it. So.
All right, all right. So this Solo 2, this was canceled not because of Bob Iger. This was canceled because of the backlash that The Last Jedi brought upon the fandom. That when Solo was dropped, people boycotted and wanted to see Solo. And I thought Solo was a good movie, a great movie. I enjoyed it. And if we would have got the sequel, we would have got more into Crimson Dawn and more of the Darth Maul and Kira collective, which would have been kind of crazy, because if the Han Solo would have met Maul, that would have turned a lot of things differently because of canon, because he never really it would have been a different dramatic on what Han Solo thought about the Force and stuff like that. But this was canceled because of the poor box office of Han Solo, the first one, and all the Last Jedi hate, stuff like that. So not Bob Iger, more of a decision that
Business decision.
a decision. This could have worked as a Disney Plus.
Died in 2023. Shout out Knuckleballers. We would have won championship if we would have traded for him.
This could have been a great Disney Plus if you would did, because they actually had a Crimson Dawn idea for Disney Plus, but never happened. But yeah, so this was, but but not fully to blame on.
So it wasn't Iger. It was just normal cancel.
Yeah.
Anybody else? Solo 2? No? Nobody cared?
I'm
Nobody
looking
cares.
up Tim Wakefield.
No, I didn't believe he did brain cancer. Shout out
did
to
die.
Midfield.
He did die in
Sucks.
2023.
No, Tim Wakefield died in a plane crash, right? Or can't?
I just said he died of brain cancer.
A
Bro.
break his? Oh, he did. He
That would
break
be
his.
Thurman Munson.
No. There was the other
Billy
who
Mays.
died. There was 2 pitchers who died in plane crashes.
Shout out R.A. Dickey.
Oh,
the-
Roy Halladay.
Roy Halladay and the other guy. There was somebody
Roy
else.
Halladay died in a plane crash?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was
Damn,
flying.
I love
flying and crashed into a building.
No, he crashed into the water.
No, the water. But then who crashed into the building? The other
Harrison
pitcher.
Ford.
Next.
His,
Yeah,
mom.
next.
Yeah, it was like what?
Okay, let's stop fucking up how people died, all right?
All right. No one I know. These are all pretty much ones I know Dom wanted to see, kind of in some capacity. Somewhere. Well, one
I
I
did.
know Dom wanted was a Boba Fett film. This was going to be a Josh Trank project.
right, with pointing out.
Rumor had it at the time that Josh Trank's behavior was a little bit due to the thing that this got canceled, and then they kind of turned it into Book of Boba Fett. But what do you think, Dom? Did it get Igered?
I think Iger had something to do with this as well. But I know he was triggered on things, and plus with all the Fantastic Four movie, the Fantastic Four movie that came
Who's
out.
this bum?
He is the fan. Remember Fan Forstick?
Yeah, Fan Fosdick.
Yeah. He
The
was the Fantastic Four director.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's
Not
a
the
bum.
first one,
Yeah,
but
bum
the
as
ones
shit.
with
Get rid of
Michael
this
B.
bum.
Jordan and
Yeah,
such.
so it was kind of him, but also I think that Bob Iger.
Bro,
also
wait, hold
had
on.
a,
This guy made Fantastic Four and his eyebrows are still fucking connecting to one unibrow. Get the fuck out of here, you bum. Out of here.
Yeah, so Iger had something to do with this.
I think Dom's right about this one. I actually agree with Dom. I think Iger's behind this one too.
But I don't have a problem with that. If you got a caterpillar that goes from your right eye,
The game is
I-
Dom Iger
one
do it.
stretch, you're done. Good for Iger.
These could also be good Bob Iger cancellations. Maybe it was a good.
Yeah. You can't hate on this one, right? Right, Dom?
Yeah. Listen, I would have loved to see it in a film, but
No, you loved it. No, hold on, Dom. Oh,
You love the
Slow down.
idea of it.
you like a Boba Fett film, correct?
Yes.
Not this.
No.
Yes,
Boba
we-
Fett.
Look at that dude. Look that dude in the eyes, if
Come
you
on,
can, and
Marco.
tell me.
Come
I
on.
think you
This is
mean
a
looking in the
better
eyebrow.
Not. I guarantee you that. It can't
I
be
guarantee.
worse
Did
than
you watch
Book
the
of Boba Fett.
Fantastic Four films?
It's still better than the Book of Boba Fett.
No, sir.
Yes. If you had to put me and say which one would
Tough
you,
choice.
if you had to die tomorrow and you had to watch
Hey,
one of these movies,
Jay,
before you die,
good segment,
I'd
good
rather watch
segment.
Fantastic
Which
Four
Fantastic
than
No,
Book of
Four
Boba
movie
yeah,
was
I
that
think
good?
he's talking
Michael
about
B.
the original
Jordan.
wasn't.
Michael B.
Oh,
Jordan.
yeah.
I know which one I'm talking
Yeah.
about. Book of Boba Fett was like the worst thing I've ever seen. I'm not watching the Speeder Bike Gang again ever in my life. I'd rather this guy than what we got.
Hey, you know what I'd rather
watched
do?
Fantastic
Not
Four
punch
movie?
myself in the nuts. So I'm not watching either one of those fucking things. Why are we deciding if it's dog shit, which dog shit smells worse? It doesn't matter. It's still dog shit.
Well,
It
listen.
could have been better, is all I'm saying, and it can't be worse.
Way Seeker, what is wrong with you? If oh
I mean,
my god. Like
so
you're
the
literally
question is
going,
here-
this dog shit is not as bad as that dog shit. It's dog shit. No.
The question is
No.
here: did they also pivot it to a show to pump Disney Plus?
I think they did.
Yeah.
I think they made the wrong decision.
Yeah.
Well, was
I'm
that
on Team
Iger's
Dom on
decision?
this
Because if
one.
so, I mean, Iger should be fired for that. However, my stock price is not.
Off with his head.
All right, we on the next one?
Here you go next. Acolyte
Oh.
season 2.
Oh yeah. Oh, listen.
I know Dom really wanted to see this one.
Listen. $350 million budget. It did not resonate with the fans. Hey, look, I'll tell you what. And I'm not gonna go back on what I said because when we did reviews on this, I thought it was pretty good. The Acolyte wasn't as bad that people put it,
Kevin, you're gonna get him
and
distracted.
it wasn't as good as it could have been. But the money is spent and the fan interaction that they hate that went through this, and it didn't help that
Can I
the
ask you a
actors-
question?
the people portraying the main actress and Heather Ledlin trolling the fans, they didn't like it. So yeah, so I
Can
can see
ask you a
Iger.
question?
What?
Is the actress here? Is she married to the
Yeah,
the-
Leslie Ledlin. Yes.
Okay,
Here's the problem with this: get rid of fucking nepotism.
But you would have
End of
got
story.
more nepotism in season 2. Just saying.
What's that?
You would have got more nepotism in season 2.
That's what I'm saying.
Ernesto
If it's
was gonna be
nepotism,
innocent.
you should 86 nepotism.
Look, and I'll go on a limb, and I'll salute Kathleen Kennedy for trying something different too. Because think
Look at
about
that. Look at that positivity.
Listen to me. Hear me out.
Go for it.
She was trying something different to put it out there. And you also got the word from Dave Filoni that gave the okay too. So Dave Filoni is to blame a lot too because he gave the okay. He overlooks things. So give or take, this had a lot of going against it, from the get-go. And when you
Nepotism,
see what?
musicals,
Yeah, I'm gonna say, the musical, the
Musical chanting.
terrible glasses that you don't
I-
actually need
I
because you
know-
don't have a stigmatism or
Didn't
anything,
affect this thing, Marco.
huh?
The glasses didn't affect this thing.
Well, if somebody
You don't know
shows
that.
up, once again,
You
if
do
somebody
know
shows
that.
up and they're asking for a job
You
and they're wearing
Now it sounded
spectacles,
like Dom with the crazy
and they're wearing
fingers here.
spectacles. Like, look, if Wookie came up to me and is like, "Yo,
I got a
Marco, can
couple
I
of
get a job?"
spectacles.
I'm gonna be like, "Hey, do you need those corrective lenses? Those corrective?" He's like, "Yeah, I need them to see." Cool, you're hired. If he comes up and he shows up with those glasses and he don't need them, the fuck no, you're not getting
What
fired.
glasses? You look good in glasses. What glasses?
No, what I'm saying, that's fine. You guys need them. I got contacts in. I get that. If you wear glasses that are not for corrective lenses, that you don't need them.
There's not even lenses in there.
There's no lenses. She wore stupid glasses that had no fucking lenses in them.
Hey,
You're
a
an
fashion-
idiot.
It's a fashion.
Fired.
No glasses. I know.
Automatically fired.
You know what that is? That's like
I mean,
having
all of us,
You-
this whole panel
you
uses
are telling
corrective lenses.
You've been anti-worker all show. I don't know.
No, that's not anti-worker.
I'm getting
That's
rid of this person. I'm getting
anti-stupid.
rid of that.
No,
I'm getting rid of
no
that
nepotism.
person.
No
I'm getting rid of
nepotism.
glasses.
Stupid glasses
No,
that you don't
they
need.
have- They got hearing aids. They
Well,
can't
anyway,
have hearing
look.
aids.
No, if you have hearing
Look
problems,
how-
why would you wear
Tom
a
was a
fake
quiet
hearing
one in
aid?
this segment.
What I'm asking you is, why would you wear a fake hearing aid? If you need them, wear them. If you wear them and you don't need them, you're an idiot. You cannot be hired.
Right.
She did
That-
not need glasses. She
That
wore
was,
stupid
not
fucking
her
glasses with no lenses in them. First off,
What a crazy
Fire
time.
her.
Tom is
And
the one
she
trying to
hired
steer us
him
back
right.
on track.
fire her. And by the way, if Bob Iger was the reason why, then I'm not hating on Bob Iger because he
Well,
saw
look,
somebody wearing
no.
fake glasses
No.
and hired their fucking their wife.
Well, listen.
Fire
the
'em.
budget-
Why did Bob Iger step in before it started?
Well,
That's
listen,
like when hey, you know what? What's his name? Who's the guy that did
I'm going to
Tim
tell
Burton? Tim Burton used to have great movies. Then he started putting his crazy ass wife and shit. Fire him. That's
true.
it.
Well, I'm going to tell you why this was a go. It was something different.
I had to go get my popcorn.
It was something different. It wasn't the legacy characters. It was brand new stuff.
She looks stupid in those glasses.
I know the glasses. You hooked on the glasses, but look. At the end of the day, when it comes to this, it was a move they tried. It was an expensive move. They lost a lot of money, and of course, you're gonna lose a lot of money. A lot of heads are gonna turn. And Bob Iger, season 2.
You could have avoided it if you didn't hire somebody who was wearing glasses that didn't need fucking glasses.
I do wonder if they made this show for like $100 million.
No,
a second season.
no, because they had somebody wearing glasses that didn't need fucking
They're
glasses.
so hooked on the glasses. The glasses had nothing to do with the show itself.
They came back.
It does. It speaks volumes of the
It's
person.
like, no, I can't do it that cheap.
Look,
Oh,
Because that was exactly because somebody who wears fake glasses would say something stupid like that.
I'll tell you what. There were some positives that really came out of this. It was something different. We got to see a different side of things. Which the original plan for this show was a Sith-based plan. It was about the Sith. They changed that in a heartbeat. It was all, and they made it different to what it really was. This wasn't the actual show that was supposed to drop.
Who's
But-
she related to?
We
so
got
then
this.
Bob Iger changed the show and make it worse.
Probably it probably he had something to do with it. But anyway, make a long story short, that this Iger had to put the brakes on it.
Okay.
No season 2, through almost $300 million plus to do this show that nobody really liked, that really didn't get the traction. I understand that. That's something that
Business decision.
Yeah.
Once again, whoever was in charge of hiring her should.
Oh,
Bob Iger. Bob Iger.
AJ,
Bob
dirty.
Iger. I'm going to tell you this. Bob Iger.
Yeah, let me set it up real fast now.
Hold on,
So
no,
this will be-
no, let him go. He's going. Let him cook.
All right,
Don't
good.
set up shit. Go.
Go
Dom
ahead.
said Bob Iger 6 times. Go, Dom.
Bob Iger, because
Who's that?
Kathleen Kennedy was going to do this, wanted to do this, and he said no. He
Double
said
J.
no.
You put it up on the
That's-
screen.
That's
You started
why,
stuttering Bob Iger's name and turned red.
and that's why we're going to get some of this in the Maul series, the Maul Shadow Lord cartoon. Some of this thing, because we are getting Talon. It is Talon that he's going to be freaking his apprentice
Okay.
in it. So we're getting that. So
Guarantee.
Who told you this, Dom?
Guarantee.
don't worry, listen, don't worry. I got the inside with this shit.
Why
This is
why did
This
Dom,
is Bob.
You see what,
this is
no,
Bob
you see what
Iger
JJ did
right
with
here,
you.
all over it.
He
But if
trolled
Bob
you.
Iger's still there, then
Hold
what is
on.
that
He
talent?
trolled you because he went to AI and was like, give me a derp version of
No,
Talon.
this is not AI. I
You
didn't do this one.
you took the derp
Well,
version of it,
So
dude.
Dom,
Okay, it's just
how is this going to happen
Wait.
if Bob Iger's still in charge?
Dom, slow down, Dom.
He canceled
you
it. Now he
can't-
changed his mind.
no. Listen, he canceled it for what the scripts were, and Dave Filoni took some of the stuff and is sprinkling it inside his show. That's the whole thing. It's not because what Lucas wanted was him as the godfather of crime, Talon as his apprentice. They're going to have the story about the wills, Luke, and everything. That was going to be the basis. He was going to be the bad guy for 3 movies. The sequel trilogy,
The
the original
Wills.
sequel trilogy. This was
No, who?
what?
Who? Lucas didn't want to bring back.
Lucas. This is what
No,
Lucas
actually, what
Lucas gave the
brought back
script
Maul and
to Kathleen
Talon.
Kennedy. This was
Yeah,
the
for the
what
movie that he
wanted.
had pitched. Again, we don't want the movie that Lucas pitched, but
Dom wanted it.
Dom did. Dom, you think Bob Iger stepped in it? Kathleen Kennedy wanted to go forward.
Hold on. Do you
Yes.
think George Lucas just reads the internet Reddit page on Star Wars about theories,
Yes.
and then all of a sudden the ones that's
No, he
most comes
did-
up he says he wrote?
when
Just like the
when
Game
he
of Thrones
sold,
writers.
when he
Yes.
sold Disney 13 years ago, he sold Disney. He gave all this stuff, all these.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did to Kathleen Kennedy, and Kathleen Kennedy was going to go forward with it. And Bob Iger does not like George Lucas. He wanted his own shit. So half the stuff that George Lucas got, the legacy characters? He hated the legacy characters.
We should go back and record some of the stuff Dom said, and then have Dom argue with Dom.
So all right, JJ, set this one up. Now go back and tell what were you going to say about this one.
I was going to say what you guys actually eventually said was that Lucas's idea was to have them in the sequel stories and all that, but that was about it.
So I still don't understand your reasoning on this one, Dom.
What?
How is Talon going to be in a show if Iger doesn't want Talon in this movie?
He didn't say that. The whole fact is he didn't want the pitch that George Lucas had.
So he does
Tom,
go with Talon.
Tom's theory is that
George
Iger
Lucas-
hates Lucas so much he nixed.
So it's
he
not
nixed
has
this
anything to do
idea.
with Talon.
Yes, the whole fact
This is like almost envisioning and living out
listen to
Lucas's
me.
vision.
Once the transition of power went over to Bob Iger, everything that George Lucas wanted went out the window. Kathleen Kennedy wanted to continue George Lucas's work. That's the thing. And fucking Bob Iger said no.
So complimentary of Kennedy. That's so weird.
Okay, yeah, it's so weird. Here's the other thing: fans don't
Twilight
want.
Zone.
Hey, fans don't really want what George Lucas is selling. Let's
But
be
let me ask
honest.
you a
about it.
question. You don't think
Yeah.
this sequel trilogy would have been better what they put out?
No, I don't think a
It
Talon
would have been
Maul
much
sequel
better because
trilogy.
we would have got a story with the Wills.
A Maul Talon sequel trilogy.
They
Say
were
that
the bad
out loud.
the godfather of crime. That's who got more
what?
would have been.
The
That's
dude
bad.
that
I would have rather
hold
have
on.
that
What was
than Dom.
badass? Hold on. What was badass is in Rebels when Obi-Wan Kenobi killed his ass. That was badass.
That was badass.
Twice.
But remember, listen, freaking goddamn Maul is the freaking Jason Voorhees of Star Wars. He keeps coming back.
He's
Not
not
that
wrong
time.
there. He's not wrong there.
I think that would have cheapened it up. Number one. Number two, Star Wars fans don't like Lucas because
Yeah, but
Lucas
don't-
is the one. Hold on, Dom. We just started this segment about Han shot first. Who fucked that up?
George Lucas.
That was George Lucas, but that was his.
Hold on. All the racist shit in the prequels. Who did that?
George Lucas.
Okay, so don't act like fans when Lucas sold Star Wars. I think we're trying to rewrite history here. When Lucas was fucking Star Wars up, fans were excited that he got rid of it. Let's not repaint the history here, dude.
Yeah,
Because
but-
George Lucas fucked up a lot of stuff.
I got a question for Marco here because Marco
Yes,
knows
please.
Disney stuff pretty well here.
Thank you.
About what, a year and a half ago, there was a proxy war in Disney.
Yes.
Somebody tried to take Bob Iger out.
No. So what happened? No.
I
Okay,
mean-
so what happened was Bob Iger. No. What happened was Bob Iger left, and he still had a bunch of his stocks because he decided to go to the C-suite and kind of be an advisor. And his replacement was there, and they then decided to try to do a hostile takeover because they thought Bob Iger was completely gone. Bob Iger then throws Zager under the bus to come back so that he can rejuvenate his stock price and kill off the hostile takeover.
But
Is that what you're
didn't
asking?
George Lucas come out in support of Bob Iger at that point?
100%. Yeah, 100%.
So why would George Lucas come out in support of Bob Iger?
Because
Bob Iger
George
hates
Lucas got a
Lucas.
shit ton of Disney stock also.
But
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if Bob
Well,
Iger,
residuals.
yeah. I mean, he's making a lot of fucking money. Yeah. Is that what you're asking?
I
Are you
understand.
asking that? I mean,
If
you
it wasn't
got to
for Bob
remember,
Iger,
like
Disney
at that
wouldn't be able to
point,
build
at
that
that point when
museum.
the hostile takeover was, the Disney stock went down to like $79 a share. What is it today? 132, and producing dividends, and they were going to try to cut off the dividend. I mean, like, no,
Yeah,
like,
I'm just trying to say maybe George Lucas doesn't hate Bob Iger.
no, I don't think they hate each other.
Look,
Or maybe he
the
just
fact
needed
is
to
that-
build that museum. So the
but
stock
Bob
would go up.
Iger wanted to
Kevin,
Get
which characters weren't in the prequels?
Oh, surely it wasn't Newt Gunray, the
Yeah, it wasn't dude,
Asian
right?
stereotype.
Or what's the guy that held Anakin as a slave? Nope, wasn't that dude. Or Jar Jar Binks for that matter. Nope, wasn't that dude either. Kevin, there's a shorter list of non-racist shit he did there than racist shit. And by the way, like, hey, I'm not throwing him under the bus.
Stereotypes, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm not throwing him under the bus.
Was Kipser? What's the kid's name? The Kipser, the Anakin's
Jesus.
friend.
Yeah. And by the way, Kevin, not saying we need to go and dredge Lucas through the fucking mill for that. I'm just telling you what happened during that time period and what people were saying so we can remember it.
Well,
Not saying we need to tar and feather George Lucas, by the way.
Well, remember, look, I like George Lucas, but he did call Disney white slavers.
Yeah. Well, here's what I need to do about George Lucas. Why I hate George Lucas is because Han shot first, you piece of shit. That's why I don't like George Lucas.
Well, he changed the thing, but back in the fact of the matter with this is that this was a pitched story for the sequel trilogy, which I like it personally. I know a lot of people don't. And listen, not everybody's going to like the same thing, you know, and that's understandable.
Yeah, Kev, that's fine.
But I actually thought that this would have a better effect on the fandom than the sequel trilogy, even though people might have disagreed. But we wouldn't have got the hate that we were getting with the sequel trilogy
Dan, I'm not
if this was basically if this was done. But anyway, it's not done. This is more Bob Iger than anything else on this.
All right. Next up,
All right.
Rangers of the New Republic.
This is the one that this is what made Dom hate. Hold on. I gotta hear this because this is what made Dom hate Kathleen Kennedy.
Yes, this is
The one.
Yeah, keep in mind, Dom. This is
Oh, he's
something you
turning
blame on
red.
Kathleen
He's
Kennedy
turning
quite a
red.
bit.
This is the one. Let me hear it, Dom.
Yes, I did freaking really throw Kathleen Kennedy on the bus with this. And look, I may not agree. I may not agree with the politics. I throw the politics out of this whole thing. I like Gina Carano. I thought she's great as Cara Dune. And I thought firing her messed up the stories moving forward because you have to rewrite everything that she was in and redo it again. And it kind of like prolonged Mando season 3 before it even came out. after that, and then season 3 was a shit show.
She wasn't going to be in season 3 though. She was going to be in Rangers of the New Republic.
I know. I'm just saying, but she was
No, but you just said they had her. Okay,
no. She
hey,
was.
hold on now.
I still want to hear Bob. I want to hear the answer to this one. Did Bob Iger do this one? Or was it Kathleen Kennedy?
I think, as a political standpoint, because you have
yeah,
all right,
for
so
sure, Kevin. I agree with that.
you have Pedro Pascal,
I agree with that.
who's a big star, and apparently what she was doing was making fun of trans.
We know.
Who
Get into all
cares?
that.
Just want to know the answer.
I'm just saying that
The
Pedro,
answer. Who did this one?
Wait, Iger wasn't even.
She didn't quiet. That's what this doesn't go. I want to hear the answer.
Wait, listen,
Marco,
I
don't
don't-
ruin it.
listen. I know the powers to be at Disney. Kathleen Kennedy probably had something to do with this too, but it had to be the powers to be. And I know that Shiplick, whatever his freaking name was, the freaking dude that was in charge for Bob Iger when this was
He's got a point. That was his right hand. That was his appointee, and they talked all the time.
What?
They did.
Basinger, he does have a
No,
point.
I was just waiting to see. I was waiting to see if he blamed Bob Iger
Well,
straightforward.
Well, the whole fact is Bob Iger wasn't there at the time. The other dude was there, stepped
There you
in.
go.
But
That's a
but-
good answer there, Bob.
But tell him, Dom.
what's the other guy's name? The other guy that's with
Bob Chapek.
Bob
no,
Chapin.
that-
Bob Chapin. Yeah.
that's okay. That's the other guy, right?
That's
other
his
Bob.
lackey.
That's
Yeah,
the other
that's
Bob.
Bob Iger's lackey. Yes, that
Yeah.
Bob Iger
So,
appointed in there.
He had a lot to
Can't
do
keep
with a
it
lot
nice.
more stuff too, because he actually was like, no, with a lot of other things. But anyway, make a long story short, this was canceled.
But do you think it was Bob Iger telling Mini Bob?
I
what to
actually
do?
think that they had no choice but to do it. And if Bob Iger was still talking in this guy's ear,
He was.
it had to be Bob Iger but I think it was more him because he was more in charge. But Bob Iger was in the back burner.
Bob
it was
Iger was
more-
still chairman of the board at that time
yeah,
too.
yeah.
He was.
So-
Yeah, Bob Iger was the chairman of the board. Yeah, that's what I said. He took.
And- That's the problem. There was just so much, so many things that were dropped with the shows. I actually look forward to this show. I thought this show would have
Well,
been.
hey, to Dom's point here, and I'm not saying he's right or wrong, but to Dom's point, Catherine Kennedy did get up on a stage and she pitched all these shows, and it looks like egg on her face that they all got canceled. So Dom, I'm not saying he's right, but he kind of has a point.
Like
Fair.
Droid story. This,
Yeah,
We
yeah.
got more. We got more to come.
yeah. I know.
Hey, Dom, hey, Wayseeker, you thought you were going to hit him up on this one, but Dom, after he got away from the nonsense, really got into some things here.
He
Look,
did.
Bob Chapin was Bob Iger's right-hand man. He was appointed by Iger. Bob Iger was still on the board, right?
Yeah.
And he's right. Catherine Kennedy
he's
got
right.
a lot of egg on her face because all these things got canceled. So
He's right.
Lando TV series. This
Okay.
might actually still get done, but it doesn't seem
It
that
still
way.
get done, but this was also a part of the solo
Yes.
stuff. And
Uh-huh.
and don't get me wrong, he played a fantastic Lando. I would love to see a show or another movie with him in it because he played a great thing. But because of the soul of Solo, the backlash, then this was going to be a show, and all of a sudden he was going to make a movie with his brother. It kind of went underneath the burner, and it got canceled. Probably,
yeah, I could have, Kevin.
and I don't even think Bob Iger had something to do with
Well,
that.
is it that or like because they could have made it a show just like they did with Obi-Wan, because Obi-Wan was
Well,
supposed to be a
apparently,
standalone movie.
It was supposed to be called the Lando Files, and there was at one time they were going to get Billy D. Williams to voice the narrative and have him, do the show, which that would have been a
That
pretty
sounds
good.
good.
thing.
That sounds good.
That sounds
I think
good.
this guy's the reason they got canceled. I think he's too busy. I don't think he prioritized it personally.
Yeah,
I
fair.
kind of agree with that. I think this one to me kind of falls in the realm of nobody to blame except for
Well, I think it's a
circumstance.
combo. So he was too busy, and Obi-Wan did so poorly.
Because he was doing Atlanta. He was doing the TV show Atlanta, which was really getting praises. He was busy with
He
that.
did another one after that, Mr. and Mrs. Smith remake.
Yeah,
or
Mr.
something
yeah,
like
That's
that.
got a couple of seasons. It might still be going. I don't even know.
I don't know.
But
Is Atlanta not going anymore?
No,
I-
And Atlanta's done. I think.
it's done. Atlanta.
I think Mr. and Mr.
That was the one where they had his uncle was the crazy dude that had the alligator in the house, right? And it was Cat Williams.
Mhm.
And he's like,
Uh,
no.
yeah.
He's like, no,
Let
he
me ask
really
you a
has an
question, guys.
alligator in the house.
Did you want it? Would you want to see it? It just came out. Would you want to see it?
Yeah, for sure.
You think
I thought he did a great job.
I would have enjoyed this?
Yeah,
But yeah, like
maybe.
Mr. and Mr. Smith got a season 2, and he's too busy, so season 2 hasn't come out in 2 years. So I just don't think he prioritizes things.
So that's
like
a him
one
problem.
thing very often. He wants to do a bunch of different stuff.
Especially for a guy that's producing and writing it and everything too. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a busy man.
Next.
Fair.
All right. So
Yes.
we kind of got a season 7 of Clone Wars in a way. We didn't really get a season 8. There were still many storylines, including this famous one where Boba Fett's dent in the helmet gets explained that never actually got done. Was this a Bob Iger?
Yes, it was. Kathleen Kennedy begged Bob Iger to continue, so he wanted to cancel. And they were supposed to do the Son of Dathomir. He said nope. So Bob Iger all the way on this. All the way on this.
But why?
What?
Why? That's my question. Why was Bob?
Why and how does it make you feel? Like, did you want to see it? Was it something?
I
really
want
wrong?
to see this. I want to see this. Look, all those animatronic, how do you say it? Animatronic stories. I would like to see because there was a lot of stories to tell. And the Clone Wars could have went even longer because there was a lot of more story. And that Son of Dathomir storyline that we would have got, that would have been awesome to see in animation instead of just reading the comic book. You know, we got a decent, it was a rushed season 7 and 8 on what they did. You know, you got the Siege of Mandalore, which was fantastic. I enjoyed that, but we would have got a lot more. There was a lot more story to tell, especially the mentoring of Cad Bane with Boba Fett and the Boba Fett coming into his own, and those stories.
I was about to say Dom wanted those Boba Fett stories. Is what Dom wants.
Yeah, I want the Boba Fett. So anything Boba Fett, give it to me, man. But yeah, but it is stated that he said no. Kathleen Kennedy begged him, and didn't happen. And
Isn't this more of a decision that, like, what's his name wanted to get away from animation and do live action?
David
No.
Filoni.
it was that,
Yeah.
but also no. But it was also the fact that he wanted to continue. He had a lot of stories. That's why he always says. That's why we're getting Tales now. We're getting Tales of the Empire, Tales of the Jedi, Tales of the Underworld. We're getting the Tale stories. That's what
I think Dave wanted to do his own thing, so that's why he did Rebels. I think that was a bigger part of it.
Yeah.
Dave was ready to create his own thing.
But
Clone
So you
Wars-
go back and do part of the
Clone Wars-
season 7.
Was partly Dave, but it was George, big part of it.
I know. But he always says that he wants to follow George's
I
legacy.
know, and he did with Rebels,
Yeah.
but he wanted his own thing. I think Dave was a piece of that too.
That's why we're getting the Rebels in Ahsoka season 2. We're getting everybody all together. The Ghost Crew is coming back.
Yeah, it's also because Ahsoka was pretty bad, so they needed to pivot.
You just spice it up a little bit.
Oh,
All right, we'll pivot to a couple games. I know Dom probably wasn't going to play, but he would have liked watching the cinematics of.
I
Force
actually played the first 2. I would have loved
Did
this. I would have loved this. Anything Star Killer, give it to me, man.
That's
Give it to him.
This was more of a decision. The gaming situation, than Bob Iger. I think it was more the company itself than Bob Iger.
I blame Bob Iger for this one, actually.
Why?
Really?
Why? Tell us why.
Why? Because Bob Iger and the vision for Star Wars is that if it's not canon, it can exist. So how could you have anything like this in a new canon?
I think that is a good theory because Disney, when they tossed out the stuff, whether or not you can blame who for that decision, but when they tossed out canon and made everything Legends, this pretty much went with it, and any chance of a sequel or anything went with it. So
I would have loved this. I still think that there's room for a Star Killer in canon. Listen, why can't you have a mega level fucking Jedis? You have as superheroes, you have stronger superheroes. You could have the Anakin, who is a type of an Omega friggin' type of Jedi, and you had a mega Sith in Palpatine. You had these type of guys that you could have a stronger version of a character, that has to be held in check. I don't understand why. And look, Star Wars, the one thing about Star Wars that actually, a lot of people love the canon. They read all the books and that, and they got a bad taste when they canceled a lot of the stuff that was in canon and got rid of it, all the books that people read. That's the one thing that holds Star Wars back from being a lot better than it could be because of the canon of canon. That you can't go outside the storyline to try to make different things happen. And that's the problem with canon. Like I said, canon good in a lot of things, but it holds things back. So you can't really do that extra push on things because of that. And like I said, the Star Wars games, look, the comic books, that's why the comic books are so freaking weird. Do you really think a lot of those stories are freaking canon? I mean, personally, I don't even think half of those are canon, some of those stories that they have, like the droid takeover. That happened before freaking Return of the Jedi? Come on. That's why some shit like that, that's why it's good to have stories outside the box to make things interesting. And
like Star Wars Visions.
Yeah.
Star Wars Vision's awesome. But you see, they try. Who thinks that the Ronin character is going to be canon eventually?
No.
Hard to say. They might be moving that way. We'll see.
Yeah.
See what
I don't think so. All right, what do we got?
All right. This is another one, but this is kind of the video game version of what the sequel trilogy would be. This was Battle of the Sith Lords. This was like a Darth Maul, Darth Talon, action adventure type game that got the axe. Now this one never got very far.
But they had a lot of concept art.
Yeah. But do you think this was a Bob Iger Disney decision or like the other one, or do you think this was more just it didn't get far enough and died?
I think it had a lot to do with Disney too. I think moving past Maul, and the game was going to be a violent game. It was going to have more of
there's going to be more adult themed, yes.
More adult themed, and I think they didn't want that, and that's one of the reasons why I think they kind of canned it. But now, look at how things are going now with some of the stuff that they're putting out there. So I kind of think that some of these games could see a light of day down the road. I don't know, but I would love to see this. This was an interesting game. The concept of what they had, and I love the concept art to this. They have a book. I don't know if they have a book. I think it's just like concept art of.
They released it online. At some
point. I would have definitely went for this. I don't play a lot of video games. This would have been great. I would have definitely invested in this.
I think this would have been nice because it gave you a real chance to actually play the bad guy too. Which you didn't see too much.
And I think a lot of the story on this is also going to be in the Darth Maul Shadow Lord too.
Might be.
I don't think it's going to be as dark, but we'll see.
Well, listen, think about this. You have a bad character fighting bad guys that are worse than he is. You can't make Maul an anti-hero because he's not an anti-hero.
No, I don't think so, but I don't think it will be this dark. This game was.
Well, this was dark. I don't think I know it's not going to be that dark, but so many aspects. The story panel on this is definitely going to go into the freaking Maul Shadow Lord because it makes sense. It's more of the underworld and Sith, and you have an apprentice. So basically, this was another way of getting the Darth Maul Talon apprentice scenario out there.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I agree with you. All right. Marco might want to jump in on this one. I know this is the bane of his existence comic-wise. Shadow of Vader comic series. This was going to be the Chuck Wendig written comic title that eventually got switched to Vader Dark Visions, but Shadow of Vader.
One of the worst. That was just the start of the end of good comic books in Marvel.
The horse riding Vader on a horse
with a shield.
No,
this decision did fall under Bob Iger's era. So.
Yeah,
it is.
This is
Bob Iger cancel Wendig. That's a good question for both you and Marco.
Yeah.
No, they're stupid. They didn't know what fucking bots are. He did.
Apparently, the saying of what happened was they did the bots, and he said something out of.
He's talking about fucking apples. They're idiots. Yes, he did cancel him because he's old and stupid. Yes.
There you go.
Yeah.
Marco says Bob Iger to Shadow of Vader.
He was
He's old
Bob
as fuck.
Iger.
Yeah,
Bob
he
Iger.
got it because he did. Because how are you a company that's got that much money? You don't know how to figure out what bots are.
Yo, that's the new
You're a
thing in
fucking
movies.
idiot.
Instead of getting fired, you got Igered. You got Igered.
Iger.
Wow. Did not
Yeah,
see that
Knights of the
coming.
Republic.
Yeah.
No, I mean that was the stupidest thing. That's the dumbest they've ever. Like, if you do fuck around and find out, fine. But like, if you're old and you're stupid and you don't know how the internet work, like, go
Internet.
hire somebody who knows how
Yo,
the internet works.
Do you think Bob? It
It wasn't Bob
could bring
Iger that
Wendy
did
back.
it.
They
It
could have
wasn't
bring
Bob
Wendy
Iger.
back,
It wasn't Iger that did it.
but they
No,
could.
why-
They had to humble themselves and bring Wendy back.
No, you're not going to do that. The machine's too big for that. Get out of here. It wasn't Bob Iger that did
They did it with
but,
James
like,
Gunn.
They did.
I'm saying.
dude. No, there was a
Similar
droid attack.
circumstances. It was
Kevin, there was a
similar
time in the internet where droids, like not droids, where they would have, where
I think
they
you
have
make a
just
joke saying
bots.
they got him confused with droids.
Yeah. Oh, maybe they
What's
got.
the
him.
droid, the Droid comic?
I mean, they brought Gunn back. Why can't they bring
They
Wendy
did.
back?
And Gunn.
Well,
and Gunn
hold
had some
on.
Crazy stuff.
First off, Windig was good, but he wasn't making as much money. As,
Yeah, That's a good
as,
point.
as Gunn was.
He wasn't
There's a
making
little bit of
$1 billion
difference.
movies at the box office.
Yeah, Windig was writing killer fucking novels. All right, bro. and by the way, at the
What was
time they
after
thought.
that?
By the way, I will tell you this because Disney at the time and in general took a big swing at digital for everything, including so they didn't even think there was going to be paper anymore. They literally did not. Remember, Marvel was doing digital codes starting right now. They thought comics were going to be all digital. They would not be on shelves anymore. So yeah, they're not going to bring back a guy that writes on paper. I mean, like, come on.
On the other hand, though, we do talk about how they need talented writers.
I know.
In the novels and comics.
They do.
What's up? They should
Yeah.
bring him back. I mean, I don't know what the guy's doing. Maybe he went crazy by then, but like,
Reach out to him, Marco. Get him to
why?
come on the show.
Why don't you? You get in a great conversation. He fucking likes apples. He's weird. You fucking are weird.
You
You
might
guys
like
get along
blueberries.
good.
I'll find out. I'll ask him. I'll send my
Like
first
apples
communication.
are
Hey, Chuck
weird.
Whitney, do you like Blue Bears? If so, do you want to come on the show?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Yeah.
All right, Dom, here you go. Book of Boba Fett Steelbook. This was announced a while ago.
I
They
This
never
never
got it.
came out.
Never
I
came
did.
out.
It
even
came
though
out.
we got
Never
a-
came out.
Is this a Bob Iger decision?
Yeah.
You think Iger's involved in the decision of a steelbook?
Yeah, I think because make money. They don't think it was going to sell.
Hey, you have a point here. I don't know. Like, it
Listen,
seems really weird
I
that
would
this
buy it.
hasn't
You
come
have
out
my
yet.
money. You have my
It
money
does
on
seem
this.
odd. It does seem odd that this hasn't come out yet.
I don't fucking think any of you know what Bob Iger does for a living. I really don't think any of you fuckers know.
He's
Listen,
spending his time thinking about
if the
steelbook.
shareholders aren't making money, they don't let them do it.
He don't give a shit about a steelbook. This isn't even a fucking line item. Guys, have you ever looked at a fucking financial report before? Like, not even for fucking serious, like a fucking multi-bazillion dollar
Iger's
company.
the freaking
I'm
fan.
talking about just like fucking looked at some shit like a church budget or something, like $2 million a fucking year. What the fuck are you talking about, Steelbook? This shit ain't even showed up on his radar. He didn't even fart this out. Get out of here. How do you guys not understand what people do for a living?
Yo, we
How
got the
small-minded are you?
All
we got
I'm
the
gonna say
Obi-Wan
is-
steelbook. How come we didn't get a Boba Fett steelbook? Come on. Man.
Yeah, Obi-Wan came out afterwards, and it has.
It ain't Bob Iger don't even know what a steel book is.
When did
He
Bob
does
Iger come
not
back?
know.
When did
I
Bob
ain't gonna
Iger
know
come
what
back?
it is. Fat Boba didn't fit on the cover.
Yeah, he might have came back just
Hey,
to
shut up,
get the
Wookiee, man.
steelbook.
It
He's
wasn't
like,
Hey,
I'm
I'll tell you
gonna
this.
come out of retirement because they're gonna cater down the steelbook, and I won't let that happen.
I got
Coming
500.
back.
I got
Just today.
$500. Bob Iger don't even know who the fuck Boba Fett is. He
Yes, he
ain't.
does.
You,
Yeah,
I
know
bet
who
you
Boba
you
Fett
can
is.
put $500 up if you ask Bob Iger who played
Listen,
Boba Fett.
Listen,
He wouldn't know.
he canceled.
Oh, he'd know.
He canceled Mando season 4, making a movie,
Wayseeker.
which he
Wayseeker.
would have brought back.
Does not know.
He would have brought
Yeah.
back.
You guys are
Boba Fett.
idiots. All of you are idiots. You're idiots.
Well,
He
has
does
awards
not
for the
know.
other. He's also an idiot.
He does not know any
He
of this shit.
He forced these guys to make a movie instead of season 4.
No, that's not what he. That's not what he does.
Yes, he did.
That's not his job. That's not
wanted a
anywhere
movie.
close to his
He
fucking
wanted to make a
job.
movie. That's why he freaking
His job was to make sure there wasn't a hostile takeover because he's got to keep the share price up. That's his fucking
And
job.
that's why he wanted a movie. He wanted a Star Wars movie. Why do you think?
No!
Think about this. Think about this.
No,
How
no.
come Mando movie wasn't mentioned when they mentioned all the movies coming out?
Oh my fucking.
Oh my fucking god! I know.
I
How
don't
much-
understand how none of you understand what this fucking guy does for a living. None. Nobody.
You're
I'm
going to
done. Is
understand
there any
even
more of
less.
this stupid ass segment? Because we've
You're
just
understanding even less in the
proven
next
you guys
two.
are all fucking morons.
We only got 1 or 2 left.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm going to
The
go get
next-
something to eat for a second. Jesus Christ.
It's better without him here. There you go. Let's go. Let's do next. Let's go to the next one.
It gets better. Have
Yep.
slave
Okay.
Leia images and references been Bob Iger?
Well, yes, because you don't hear a lot about.
Marco, get back here.
Listen to me. Listen to me. But it's back on the table. It's back on the table in
back.
Hasbro with a lot of things that have been controversial over the years. They're willing to discuss it to find new ideas, and Slave Leia is actually back on the table for like toy wise to put it out there again. The images, look, over the years they changed a lot of the images on certain merchandise that had Slave Leia.
Yeah, we all know the Lego. Remember the Lego?
Yeah, they came out with the Lego.
minifig? Yeah,
So
Lego
that's a
minifig.
start. That's a start. But a lot of other images.
Oh, we'll get to that, Kevin. Don't worry.
There you go. They
Yeah.
did that
So
one.
is that a Bob Iger decision?
Yeah, well, she has a longer pants, no cleavage. Well, go.
See,
But let me-
Bob Iger
yeah,
came in.
that's
How
a
do
better-
you brought cleavage on a Lego?
It's actually better looking. This one looks better than the other one. But anyway, make a long story short, the image of the Slave Leia, a lot of things they.
Now
they're
you
trying
say
to
it's
relate-
coming back. Do you give Bob Iger credit for it coming back though?
Oh, that's
Because
a
the
great
fans.
question. It might be
It's
up
money
here.
maker.
Kevin. That could be coming. We'll find out. That's a great
Lucas.
question, though.
Lucas.
Oh, I don't know. You're gonna disagree with Kevin on that. She's too flat.
Yeah.
He's referring to the Lego figure, not Carrie Fisher.
So
Marco missed the best one. I was
Marco's like, I'm out for this.
And Marco thinks he knows everything when it comes to all these different things. Hey, listen, he lucky he knows who he is. End of story.
Oh, there
All
it
right,
is.
Tom, we're gonna let you cook on this one. Boba Fett Starship, aka Slave One.
This is a political move because you can't. They don't want to sell toys that have a slave on it to kids.
So Kennedy
That's
would
why.
have kept it, but Iger said no.
Well, they changed it. Well, they changed it and everything. If they would have kept it. It's Slave One. It's a freaking ship. It's a slave. It's a class Slave One ship. That's the name of the freaking ship. It has nothing to do with anything in political thing. It's the name of the ship.
Are you
But
saying that
but it was a Lucas decision move. It was a Disney move because the word slave is not meant to have for a toy that be on a toy for a kid. Because remember, toys are for kids.
do you think if Disney and Iger never took Star Wars over, would this have ever happened?
I think it would have stayed. It would have stayed Slave One. It would have.
Yeah.
We
You
would
may
have
have a
kept
point there. You may have a point.
I don't think he's wrong about that.
I think you may have a point on
It's
that.
just
I don't
they
think
get
Bob
people.
Iger had anything to do with it.
No, but
I don't think, but it was a Lucasfilm and Disney decision, because think about it: if you're making toys for kids that have the word slave on it, it's not really a sensible thing to buy a kid, something like that. So I understand the motive of the company itself trying to make. Now Boba Fett Starship, that's lame. They could have called it the Fire Spray. They could have took. Look, how come Dangar has a great name for his ship, the Punishing One? You gotta make a damn name
So
for a
you-
good ship.
so you're saying that
Oh
it's not. It wasn't a bad idea. That they just executed it wrong.
Should we go back?
Should have given it a better name.
We gotta
Well,
go
yeah, if you want
back.
to.
Marco,
I'm not
we
controlling this thing, so don't
We
worry.
need your view on this one.
Just a head shake. That's all we got.
Disney, yeah, Lucasfilm, and friggin' Disney all together. Same thing with this. So that's why you definitely, like I said, to sell toys to kids, slave on a toy is not a good marketing.
You're saying they could have done it better though, other than Boba Fett
They
Starship.
could have got exactly. They could have been a better name than Boba Fett's. You know, they could have did something different.
I would say I won't disagree with you on that one. I agree with you. On
Because
that.
all the
Didn't they rename?
What?
Didn't they rename Cad Bane's ship?
Xanadu, it was the Xanadu blood.
Yeah.
Right.
Was it Cat Baines or was it
What you just said made sense.
Boss? But I agree with you on that one.
I didn't care about the name one way or another, but I didn't think like they needed to change it. But yeah, I guess Dom fucking made some sense.
Yep.
What happened? Maybe I should leave more often.
But
Like I
but
said,
I'm
it's like the
saying
Twilight Zone.
that- so apparently at Hasbro, who makes the toys, there's a lot more getting put back on the table. So Slave Leia is back on the table. They're trying to discuss ways of releasing it. It may not to the public. It might be through like a HasLab or something like that. You add her in a HasLab type of thing. The same thing with the
Special
hood.
edition.
Yeah,
Oh, man, people are gonna be paying for that. They're like,
of course,
"How can
it's
we put that
gonna
as a
sell.
bonus." You know what didn't sell? These
also-
Jedi's from Clone Wars that nobody's ever heard of before. So
I
let's
know.
do something better for backing.
Also, the hooded Cobra Commander is back on the table. The Megatron gun. They're talking about that, about bringing those back. That they're trying to like a gun, like Megatron transformed to a gun, and it was chrome shaped and looked like a real gun, a Walther P-38. You can't have that.
We all know what it.
But they're trying a different approach because the nostalgia fans, the people who grew up with it, who want Megatron to be the gun, they're trying to find ways of maybe doing it. Maybe putting like the little orange tip on the front of the gun, not making it chrome. That's the only way you could sell. It's a whole. It's not even a Lucasfilm thing. It's a United States thing. Certain places are gun laws, and that's why they don't want to do stuff like that. So
Christ, they still have them. They haven't pitched them out in a garbage bin by now.
oh my god! But like I said, if they do a HasLab with Slave Leia, it's going to probably sell, and you'll probably get a big backing on it because people want that figure. They want an updated figure. So,
All right, we got 2 segments left. We got the game and we got Visions. Where are we going? now?
Gooners do, which is we should give them mental help.
Which
not
one you wanna do,
new
Marco?
toy figures with half naked
Winner of the
women.
Wookiee.
What do you want to do? You want game or Visions?
Either way.
let's do Visions and end the with the game.
All right, Marco, pick this one. We're going to just look at the first 5 of these in order today. That's the only ones that me and Marco have watched. So I don't know.
The problem wasn't that. The problem was cops started shooting kids.
Yeah,
That's why we have the orange
the
plugs.
gun. But that's what I'm saying.
Cops start shooting kids.
Mhm.
Dom watched them all. Wookie, have you watched all of them?
I watched the first 4. I thought we were only doing 4.
Okay, that's fine. And JJ, you watched them all?
I watched them all.
Yep. So I can only review them on the first 5. So that's what I'm doing. So if the next 4 all suck, my reviews will probably change coming up here. But I'm
Explore different.
only reviewing it on the first 5.
We got to call the population, Kevin said.
Yeah, well, listen, Dungeon, there are too many kids anyway. There's a lot of kids, but the whole fact is,
Actually, we have
Yeah.
a record low birth rate, so that's
They
actually
do.
true.
We need
Well,
We need to get rid of some of the adults. Adults never lived this long, and so many of them. We need to start.
a Dungeon. If you're gonna watch that thing about Megatron, they got a whole thing on YouTube about it. About it was a problem when they even first made it, when it first came out, when Megatron was first created. So it's been a problem since day
All
one.
right, we're doing Visions. Let's go with Visions.
All right. So what I want to hear is thumbs up, thumbs down. I want you also to say what your favorite, your least favorite of the 5 is. So
Okay.
that's how I want this to go. So,
This was a
dual
solid.
playback.
This was a solid thumbs up for me, I think. I will say this: I don't know. It wasn't quite as sharp as the first one, and I don't know. It's hard to evaluate sometimes because when you see something first, it's always kind of in your mind is better sometimes. But I think this kind of the story of this and the dual payback wasn't quite as sharp as the first one, but it gave you some more interesting answers. We actually got to see the Jedi in this. Which we didn't get to see the Jedi at all in the original Ronin or the duel. I will say this for some of these things, like I don't know about anybody else, but I went back and I watched. There's 3 in here in all the Visions that connect to previous ones. There's this for the duel. There's the Ninth Jedi, and there's Village Bride. I went back and I watched those, and then watched this, so it kind of connected maybe a little bit better in my mind than if you waited 2 years in between. But I still thought it was really good. A solid thumbs up for me.
So I didn't. I just watched this, and I think you're kind of right on a lot of things. It wasn't bad, but it didn't have the same feeling as the first one. And I think it was because the first one was new.
Yeah.
I agree.
And I mean, but if it was an ongoing series, with that being said, I want to see it as an ongoing series because I think it wouldn't have mattered as much if it was an ongoing series. So to hear that they're probably going to do an ongoing series, I'm happy with it. It was good. I mean, out of the first 4 episodes, it was one of the stronger episodes for sure, if not the strongest.
It wasn't my favorite of the first 5, but it was. Yeah, they had
Ewoks, which was awesome.
Marco just loved this because of this.
Yeah.
part.
Badass Ewoks. If they would have let the Ewoks eat somebody, I would have loved it even more.
They even had a Return of the Jedi references in there too, especially at the end, playing the troopers or the mercenary troopers or whatever's helmets like they were in Return of the Jedi with stormtroopers.
Yeah. They also had the thing where they carried them on the spigot.
Yeah.
I would put this one in the middle. So I have the high, the low, and the ones in the middle. I'm just putting them all in the middle, 3 in the middle. This was not my favorite of the 5.
That's not what you just said. You said thumbs up or thumbs down.
I give it a thumb sideways. I'll go sideways.
No, you said thumbs up or thumbs down,
Oh,
dipshit.
Neither. I would say
Stay thumb up your ass.
it's better than down. But I thought the storyline wasn't original. The whole Ewoks was pretty telling. The whole Jedi who's bad, actually, I don't know. I actually think it was a significantly worse than the first one.
Well, the Jedi's being bad were that's the flip of this world. It's a flipped world, right?
Right.
We knew that from the Ronin novel and everything else that the Jedi's are not good in this world or whatever you want to call it. So
I would say it's significantly worse than the first one for me.
Anybody else?
Yeah, well, I give it a thumbs up. I enjoyed it. Yes, and I agree with JJ that because it wasn't like the first one was new and it was different. It was a lot more exciting. This was more predictable on what it was. But the concept, I'm glad that there was more characters. They brought in more new characters to build the world on Ronan's world. Definitely love the Sith. Of course, I'm gonna love the Twi'lek. She had the.
I knew Dom would love that.
Oh yeah, definitely. She had the hair with it. I thought that was pretty badass.
Attractive Twilight Sith girl.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool, and the whole concept with the Jedi thing was really cool. That kind of more machine than man, and he had a beef with Ronin for a long time. So obviously he had run-ins with the Ronin before, and that was kind of cool. And plus the bounty hunter, the Guido bounty hunter that had the one scene where he came out, he's like shooting people, which was kind of cool. Like when I saw that, I'm like, who the hell is that? And then I saw later on he was part of the crew there. But that was pretty good. But it definitely wasn't up there like the first one. When I first saw the first one, but I still enjoyed it and still got a thumbs up on that. I basically, like I said, I got to toss up because I did like the Bounty Hunters episode.
That was your favorite, yeah.
I kind of really, I kind of.
Wait, we're just giving it up or down. Let's go up or down.
Yeah, we have to say our favorite and least favorite is too.
Cookie, did you already say it?
Yeah, I thought it was good. I liked it, and I agree with you guys about the first one, from the standpoint that it was first, so it's hard to judge against that. Because I mean,
was it anybody's favorite?
Yeah,
No.
I think it was.
Yeah, I think it was up there. I think it might have been the best.
I think one reason too is why I think like the original versus this. The original one told a story that was really familiar. Like, I mean, if you ever seen like a Kurosawa film, it was a Kurosawa film story, right? Mm-hmm. This one kind of, I mean, it had familiar Star Wars stuff into it, but it went more original story. which I don't know if that made it seemingly weaker or not, but
Mhm.
maybe a little bit.
I actually thought it was cool. You know, the
I actually think the female Sith was made it weaker, but
the gambling thing. I thought, you know what, it was good. I enjoyed it a lot.
all right. Next one.
Song of the Four Wings. So we got,
This ain't for me.
the Woompas.
You got the new Grogu.
I understand why
You know-
people would like this. I'm just
you know-
gonna say this ain't for me. That's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah,
This one wasn't for me. This one I fell asleep twice during. Not
Yeah,
for me.
Wave Seeker had tears in his eyes. He loved this.
Yeah, Wayseeker probably was fucking spanking his meat to this shit.
I liked it. It wasn't my favorite. It was my second favorite. It's my second favorite of the two.
That doesn't surprise me.
I really
is
like
fucking
this one.
terrible.
I love that thing. I love the
Oh my
whole.
gosh.
It's like a Leia story. This is just a Princess Leia.
This is all
story.
animated.
It was a
I
shitty
thought it
Leia
was a
story.
great redoing of it. I love they have the Force. I really love this one. This is a thumbs up for me.
Well, the coolest part about this
Why
for
is
me was
Hubert in this bitch?
when she transformed and the X-wing came part of her
It was
body.
very much Kubert.
Like she Voltroned it. I kind of like the Voltron aspect when the thing connected to her body. Other than that, it was okay.
They're supposed to
It
be
was
weird.
cute. It was a cute story, but it by far wasn't.
And this is for special people, touched people like Wayseeker.
So,
I get it.
so
If you roll the short bus to
Mark, did
school,
you
you're
give a
gonna
thumbs
like
up
it.
or thumbs down.
Yeah, of course. I like to see you people. You got to have some joy in your life. Not my. I'm not watching this. I fell asleep twice during it, but I'll give it a thumbs up because for people like you,
Okay,
I'm a man of the people. I mean, it doesn't matter if you're
unless
just-
you're nepotism, then you're not. But yeah,
So, Visions, all the versions of Visions, but especially Volume 1 and Volume 3, I think fall into this category of there's some of it that feel more Star Wars and some of it that feel more anime. And even though this one had a lot of Star Wars kind of tropes in it, this one felt more anime to me than it did Star Wars. That's not a bad thing. I love anime. So for me, this is a solid thumbs up. But at the same time, I can see where it's not for every Star Wars fan type of thing.
Yeah, not for me. I did like when she turned into the X-wing. I thought that was kind of cool. But so I won't say it was bad, but it's just not my thing. So I'll give it like the sideways thumb for Wayseeker.
yeah. So least favorite, anybody?
Well, no, actually, I give it thumbs up because the anime. I like anime myself too. I thought
This is also real Japanese culture too, like the origami and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I thought the droid playing music, the kind of music they're playing, it's out of the realm of a Star Wars type of music, and it's different, but it was kind of anime-ish to a point where you had elements of Star Wars in it, but definitely a more anime. I gave it a thumbs up. It was enjoyable. Was it my favorite? No.
All right. So mostly thumbs up. Sideways. We'll see if it's Wookiee's least favorite, maybe.
It might
all.
be.
Third one. This is part 2 of this one. This is also was a backdoor pilot to the show that's coming out next year. Ninth Jedi: Child of Hope. I'll let you, Dom, go first on this one.
You know what? Like I said, I like the first 9 the first 9 Jedi, the original. This was okay. I didn't. I wasn't really. I think I was on my phone more, but I did watch it. The droid was. You know what? The cool part was that the droid got to see his master, and he's buried behind the boulder, and she helped and this and that. And like Star Wars is about family. Her father's kidnapped by those the Magna droid looking guys with the hat. So I give it a thumbs up. It's it was a lot more anime too, and I give it a thumbs up. It wasn't my favorite though. It was okay. It was good.
Okay, this is another one's gonna be Wayseeker's. This is probably his favorite because it was nappy as shit.
No,
it was like so boring.
this is
It
his
was
favorite.
boring.
Really?
This is
I
boring.
like this one.
this
I
is
didn't
not my
think it was
favorite. I
boring at
liked
all.
it, but it was not my favorite.
Boring.
It's a
But
thumbs up.
I get who it's for, but it's boring. Once
When I
again,
was
they
watching
did a
this,
good job
I
on
was
it. Thumbs
little
up,
kid,
but
you
it's
know.
just boring.
Hey, listen. Do you think that the series coming is gonna really make this?
No, I think it's gonna be boring as shit.
Right?
I think Marco's opinion sucks, and I thought this was one of the better ones. But
I actually thought this was my third favorite, but yeah, this was. I give it a thumbs up, but it
Yeah,
wasn't
this
my
was-
favorite. I love.
of these 5, this was my favorite.
This is your favorite.
Of these
Okay.
5.
So you're
of the 5.
really excited for the
Overall,
series.
not necessarily. I think it's gonna. I'm glad they picked this one to expand on. To me, this one has the most Star Wars flavor. I don't know about out of the new ones that we saw, but I think overall this had more Star Wars flavor than a lot of them did.
Aren't the bad guys Magna Guards? Right?
Well, they're bounty hunters using Magna Guard.
Magna Guard,
I think they're humans, but they're not.
Yeah.
Magna Guards are droids. They're using the Magna Guard stick, but
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think they're
yeah.
human or whatever.
Yeah.
But I don't know. To me, and this had stakes,
Electrostaffs.
actual stakes and consequences in Star Wars, which is something you don't always see. So I'm excited to see where they take the story. I think the biggest problem is you had to wait 2 years for 2 20-minute episodes, and now you got to wait another year probably before you see any more of it.
What is
So
it?
I hope
8
they,
episodes or 6
I hope they
episodes?
somehow release it as like a recap thing or something, so you can kind of get it all at once in one story. But
Next year, is it going to be 8 or 6 episodes? What is it going to be?
We don't know.
they haven't announced that at all.
Yeah. Okay.
I think it's this week, Kevin.
It's coming soon. Yeah,
I think it's Tuesday. So what do we have here? I'm a thumbs up. Marco said it was boring as shit.
I thought the story. I when I was watching this, I kept thinking like my grandson would like this someday. Versus, so I it's better than the other one, but not really for me still. But I mean, I didn't fall asleep, so
This one's definitely better than the last one. This is definitely better than.
I agree with
It's still boring as shit.
Wow. All right.
Tough crowd.
Whew. Bounty Hunters review. All right. We'll let Marco go first this time.
This was stupid, but thumbs up because I know Slappies are gonna like it. I mean, look, it was done well. All of them were done well. This was so corny. This was like a 90s TV show that just had better animation on it.
I thought it was fucking hysterical. I love that droid, man. The dual
There you go.
personality. I fucking love it.
Split personality droid.
I was sitting there when I seen this. I just started laughing. I'm like, this is so freaking.
That
absurd.
definitely wasn't a trope of 90s animation at all.
Yeah.
Nope.
What is it? Okay, first off, this is supposed to be like kind of 90. It's supposed to be a retro kind of style anime. That's the way they made the thing. So this is actually more like probably 2000s era anime. This reminded me a lot of like a Gurren Lagann
Fair enough.
type of thing. But and it's done by a company that did a lot of those too. So I get it. I agree with Marco that maybe the animation style will throw a lot of people off. Probably, but I really enjoyed it. I thought it was one of the better ones.
Yep.
It gets a thumbs up from me, but I can see where it's not for everybody. But I do feel this also had, again, even though it was very anime style art and a little goofy at times, but it was also very Star Wars to me. With the bounty hunters and the Jedi kind of rescuing kids and kids getting abducted by other people, because kids always get abducted in Star Wars stuff. So.
It definitely was top 3 of the first 5.
Yeah.
Wow. I did not see it. This is down. This is my least favorite of the 5. I did not like this one at all. I liked all the other 4. This one was one. I don't care to see anything more in Star Wars about kids being slaves. That's a trope that I don't care about anymore. I just didn't enjoy the story very much, and I thought it was boring. This one I actually did.
But a remake of the fucking Leia story that they've done 100
I
fucking
fell
times.
asleep on this one like twice, and I struggled to make it through this one. Personally, this was my least favorite. Personal, so
I enjoyed it. The droid was hysterical. I thought, when it first sort of previews, everybody was saying Dom is gonna like this one. Dom's gonna like this one. And yeah, damn straight, I did like this one. I thought, like I said, the droid really caught my attention. And I know it's a trope of droids like freaking K2S2, all those droids that freaking act up. But this was just funny. It just made me laugh. It made me chuckle a lot because just the way it
did have a little more humor in it than a lot of the other ones did.
So, but I give us a solid thumbs up. I like this type of animation. I know that it's like 2000-ish. It's early, but I do like this animation. It brings back a time when we were getting a lot of cartoons, stuff like that, and I kind of enjoy that type of.
And the main character is an attractive female bounty hunter.
Yeah,
sure didn't build Dom in the least bit.
You see, and that's the thing. For the trope that everybody was saying, Dom hates females. Characters. There's a lot of female characters that I like, and I thought, like I said, I thought it was. I know the trope was, you have people who are who are freaking held prisoner, working for this corporation. It had a lot to do with big corporation people working, under their rule of fist, and they're going over there. And I know we've seen these stories before, but it's pretty good. I could see this getting a series down the road. Because it's pretty good.
Nope. All right, what do you got, Wookie?
I feel like I'm being the negative one today because I didn't care for this one either. So the first one is definitely my favorite. I didn't see the fifth one, so I don't know what that one's like. So
yeah,
but yeah, just
so this your least favorite, or is the Leia one your least favorite, or the kid?
Probably this one actually.
Yeah. Fair enough. Yep, we got one more. Wookie didn't see it, but we'll go over it real quick.
This is the one I think Wookie like the most.
You Goose Treasure. We'll have to get Wookie's thoughts on this one next time. Dom, you're up. Go first.
Yeah, I didn't like this one. I think this was my least favorite one. It was cute and all. It had a heartfelt type of I didn't. It wasn't for me. I didn't. I really didn't care about it. I think I fell asleep on this one, and I woke up. It was almost over. I have to watch them all, but I know, like I said, it had some. I know, like I said, heartfelt moments, but I give this a thumbs down. I wasn't really keen on this, and I know this is that type of animation that like JJ would like and stuff like that. I just didn't. Bear
Droid.
Bear
You're a
Droid.
fan of Bear Droid?
Yeah.
Fair enough. JJ?
It's still a thumbs up for me. I think this was out of the whole thing, it definitely wasn't the weakest, but out of these five, it might have been the weakest, or it would tie with number two maybe for the weakest. But I still really liked it. This is also super Japanese flavor to this thing. This reminds me of Made in Abyss, all these other anime where they have kids as kind of the main characters. Even down to the story where there's a boy rescuing a girl, that type of thing. So even though in this case they were both boys, but still, it's still a thumbs up for me. But it was on the cutesy side of things. I think they tried to inject some humor into it, and it didn't work as well as Bounty Hunters did because it wasn't quite as crazy and off the wall. But yeah, weakest of the five, I thought, but still pretty good, I thought.
Marco?
It was better than that Leia fucking horseshit.
Yeah. This was very much the power of friendship.
Yeah, this is fucking Bear. So here we go.
Yeah.
But once again, all five of these were fine. They're actually, you know what? If I didn't have to review them for a show, I would have just put them on in the background and done some work, and I've been like, yeah, okay. Yeah, there was nothing groundbreaking on these, but they weren't trash. I mean, they were trash, but they weren't trash.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I just don't know. I mean, I was just thinking about. I said that last one was top three for sure, but then I thought, well, it would be third, but then I don't even have a second. But technically, I really don't have a first. And would it have been third? No, it's kind of fourth. This one and Leia's kind of this is better than Leia because Leia was just a crap rehash. I mean, they did a good job. The thing is, they did a good job with all these, right? They did a good job with all these. It's better than most of the content they're putting out. But the bar's so fucking low.
Yeah. Well, I agree with you on the bar being low. Again, not surprising. This was my favorite.
Oh
This
yeah,
was by far.
yeah. When I said that one, I'm surprised. I forgot about this.
Not just because of the bear. The bear didn't have anything to do with it. The idea of family coming together, that's totally Star Wars. You make your family. I don't think.
So is stealing kids.
I get that too, but that's not the first Star Wars that I want to see. I want to see people becoming family together because, family is what you make it. And the cool starship at the end, I thought that was cool. I think they won't do another one for this one, but I hope they do another one for this one. I want to see what happens to the kids in space.
Nope.
I mean, Well, it'll be interesting. So when I'm done,
The
of
kids
the
get
new
stolen
one-
and turned into slaves.
of the new ones, you're like, which one are they going to come back and do another one of? Because they're most likely going to do another one of at least one of the new ones. So
I don't
I'll
know
be
that they are.
interested.
I think they have plans to just use the 3 going forward, which is Ronin, Ninth Jedi, and Village Bride. I think I don't know that they'll do a lot of other.
We'll see.
I think these will mostly be one-offs, but you never know. But
But I haven't seen the Village Bride one yet. Of the 5, this one was my favorite. So
I think this one to me is also kid. I don't know, the most kid-friendly one out of the ones we watched. I think.
Yeah.
So
agreed.
If you have kids, this might be a good one to show.
Yeah. All right. That's our Vision Part 1 review.
Do we really want to do the thing? Because it's 46 slides.
Is it really?
It's on the thumbnail.
There's like 25 things, 23 things.
He's already got more done. Let's do it.
Go fast.
Yeah.
Wait. We got.
No. Disney Car, Star Wars, Master.
Wait,
and
what are we doing today? So what's this special?
Exclusive, just exclusive things that were exclusive to somebody put it out.
Okay.
yeah. Okay.
I
Maybe
never
even harder to
seen
get.
that Fate of the Jedi Empire.
This is gonna be tough. This is Vader 155 scale package. What?
Is it Darth Vader Mater?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
with cars.
Darth Vader.
It's cars.
This thing's expensive. This
That
thing's
thing is
expensive.
so
I
cool.
don't know how much it is, but I kind of like it.
I want this.
I think it's 110 bucks. I think it's that expensive.
You have this, don't you, Wookie?
No, I have the next one.
Because I knew you had some of these cards.
Here's a Boba Fett too.
I was buying them for my grandson, but then I decided he's too young to have these yet.
Was this like a chase?
Well, you actually give it to your grandson when he's older, but you keep them because you like them.
No, I'll give them to him
Well, they're also very expensive.
because I'm not a he loves cars and he's
Here we go.
kinda-
$50, $200.
If I found this one, I'd probably give it to him.
I'm gonna say. I'm just gonna take a stab of a guess. Say 80.
So we got an 80 and 100.
I think it's not 110 because Wookiee said he'd give it to the grandkids.
160.
I'm gonna go 40.
Oh,
Wow.
Marco
Good
listens.
guess.
I gave that one away at the end.
yeah. I shouldn't have said that. All right. Next up. No, Kevin, I'll give it to you because I think Wasey cheated on that one. Lightning McQueen as Jedi Luke, Disney
You
Park.
could have cheated too.
So this one's probably $100. $100 on this one.
He owns this one though.
That doesn't matter. Yeah, he owns the expensive
And
one.
he's
He
gonna
said
give
that-
it
he
away.
said he would not give this one to the grandkids.
No,
It's
he
gotta
said he
be expensive.
would.
No, he said
He
he'd give the
owns it.
Vader if he found the Vader one. $100 on
Eventually
this
he'll
one.
get it.
Yeah, I think this one is also. This one's just. It's just Disney Park crossover. I'm gonna go $30.
I'll
80 bucks.
stick. I'll say 60 because it's bigger. Other than that, I have no further reference.
It's also Disney Park. Dom, what do you got?
80.
I think Dom might have hit it. Oh, $100. Oh, wait. Yeah.
You got it.
You were close. I got it though. All
I know.
right. See, I knew that when he said he wasn't gonna give it to the kid, it had to be over $100.
Oh,
wow! Star Wars, Young Jedi Adventure, Nubs, Pilot,
This
$2
is-
million. $2 million.
This is an exclusive. You
99 cents. 90
Exclusive-
auction.
Exclusive to
99
Ollie's.
No, minus $10. They give you
No,
$10
this
to take it.
is- I just had to get something in there to
I'm gonna go
This is how much
$17 on this one. 17.
$13.
$1, Bob.
Wait, isn't that what I went? 99 cents?
You did. You
Oh.
went a penny
All
over
right,
you.
fine. I'll say
That's all right. You went
$4.
one penny over to me. It's fine. Jesus.
$4. I'll say $4.
How do you go one
$13.
penny
I
over
think you
someone?
should stick with one, JJ.
That's just
Yeah, so it's $1.
$20 from Ravens. It could
I
be
think one
20.
bid for $1.
No.
It's
Oh!
$1.
Oh,
What an asshole. Fucking asshole. Okay, we now have to make bids for over 1 penny, please.
Oh my God.
I said
$1?
one bid too.
No, it's more shipping. How much was the shipping?
I don't remember.
Free.
Oh, I had
Disney Parks exclusive from 2008. Weekend Stitch as
You
you
have
go.
this,
Dude,
Tom?
this is really cool.
I have this here.
You do.
I'm a
How much
Stitch
you
Back
pay
in
fan.
the
for
so I
it?
have
Star Wars.
What'd you pay for it?
I bought it when it first came out. I got it when I was in when I went to LA.
How much was it?
It was like at the time I think
$20.
$10.
$10. Okay.
Star
Tours. I'll go
20, 45. I think 45 is on the right track. We'll go 65.
Yeah, that's a good number. I'll go 125.
No, get out of here.
You know what? I don't know how much it is. I think I'll go $45.
No,
45
somebody already
right
went
there.
45.
Yeah,
Kevin already
yeah,
went 45.
You got 45. All right. 55.
85 for me. It's got that crossover of Disney and Star Wars. People.
It does.
I'm surprised they don't do more crossover.
Disney and Star Wars, $30.
Wow, $30.
Who got it?
Ravens. I think
I
Ravens.
like it though. They have a Darth Maul too. I think they made.
Good job, Ravens.
Yeah.
Oh,
look, the little
Star Wars Muppets
Darth Maul.
2008 collectible figures, Disney sealed, NIB, new inbox, $20. No, Too cheap.
$60. I'll do 60.
yeah, 60 is a good number on this.
85.
Who did they make? Is Darth Vader Gonzo?
Gonzo the Great.
Yes, yeah, because he did it in the cartoon. $100. I think Ravens on it.
I like the little Darth Maul. The
125.
It's the best offer. I'll go a little bit lower. I'll say $75.
I like that number too. 55. I also like. Oh shit! It was 55. I should have gone 55.
I said 60.
All right, Dom, you got it.
Nice.
Damn it, dude! I was between 55 and 100, and I went. I don't know why I did that. Disney Park, Star Wars, Revenge of the Sith 20th anniversary LR pin.
Well,
This is
pins.
new.
Now pins are expensive. Pins can get
Well, this
expensive.
just came out.
Yeah,
It might still be available in the park right
Yeah.
now.
but pin collectors are crazy. Dom's got a point. Pin collectors
Pin
are
collectors are
money.
crazy.
I'm gonna say 30.
That's a
I don't
good
know
one.
how much. I wonder how much these even cost new anymore.
Usually $20. That's like a $20 pin. $15, $20.
I'll give him a little bit of benefit of the doubt and say, what did you say, Wayseeker?
30.
I'll say 18. This is an option.
I'll say 30 and 50 cents.
I'll say $40.
I said that to be $1.
No, I said it had to be more than a penny.
I'm
More
not
than
the
that.
one that screwed you over last time.
No matter.
I'll do 40.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Come on, $30 even.
51.
Raven.
Yeah.
14 minutes. Pin collectors are
That's a
crazy.
nice pin too. Oh,
Star
yes.
Wars Black Series Star Killer and Troops: The Force Unleashed.
You know, I still need this. I didn't buy
No,
it when
you
it came
don't.
out. This was a Hasbro exclusive. It was a.
You definitely don't need it.
I do need it. I gotta get it eventually. Yeah, this is $100.
That seems low.
I mean, it's Force Unleashed. Nobody cares about his character anymore except for Dom.
There's enough people that do.
I'm just joking. I don't know. $70.
I like Raven's number.
Yeah, I
looks
like
like
Ravens
that's a good
numbers
number.
too. Go ahead, Bayseeker.
I'll go 180. I'll go above Raven.
215.
215.
Oof. 93.
$100.
Was anybody at 100?
Dom had
Oh,
100.
Dom. Oh, there you go. All right, Dom. Good job. The Droid Factory color changing place at Star Wars Disney Parks. New MIB.
What's it up? I don't know. What is it?
Who's
Is
this
it figures?
fucking? Who did this listing?
It's a terrible listing.
Fuck this listing. This listing just. All right. Well, because this person's a
What
moron,
is it?
they
Is
put
it
up to
like-
auction $5. I hope they got screwed. $5.
Is it like Play-Doh? I don't even know what it is.
No, you get like these little figures, and you
Paint 'em, right?
put them on the stand, and they light up, and they have
So it's kind of like an action figure type thing.
yeah.
Okay.
So color changing. If you drop water on them, maybe they change color with water. I don't know.
No, it's I think that where they are on
Plug
the
'em
stand.
in.
Stand changes colors.
Okay.
I'm gonna
$5.
say I'm gonna
I
say
hope it's
70.
free shipping too.
70.
$5 in free shipping, so he loses money.
I mean, it looks like a bootleg item. There's no actual Star Wars logo or anything on the front. I don't know. $30.
52.50.
It doesn't say Star Wars on the front, huh? That's interesting.
No, it doesn't. It's weird.
All right, are we good?
Yep.
Holy
Whoa.
shit!
Well, I was wrong.
I was
Yeah,
close.
well, just put up stupid listings. You'll make money.
There you go. That's great.
Disney Park Star Tours Speeder D23 exclusive limited to 3,000.
Limited.
$300. $300.
Oh, this is. I'm gonna go 850. 800.
301 because Dom knows what the price is. 301.
No, not a bootleg. 850.
Is it bootleg? Oh.
Yeah, you still about the last thing.
No, it's
Oh.
from Disney parks.
No, this is 301's a stupid number on this. But he's got D23. Disney fans love the D23.
And it's Star Tours brand. Too.
And it's a cool shuttle, too.
All right, I'm gonna stay at 301. I think it's crazy.
301's a stupid number. Up. Stay there.
425.
425. Holy shit balls.
I went 850.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, $800. Holy shit.
Yeah.
I was thinking like best offer off of like $500 or $600.
$1,000.
Ravens close too.
The Star Wars, the Vintage Collection 2013 TIE Interceptor, Amazon exclusive BNISBSBLLPONG.
Brand new in
$70.
In. I don't know what that means.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
What does that mean, Dom?
Brand new in same box.
Brand new.
Sealed box.
It's in box. So it's brand new
In sealed box.
in sealed box.
Yeah,
Sealed
sealed
box.
box.
Sealed box.
I don't know. I feel like Amazon's exclusives. There's probably a ton of these, though, right?
They probably are. But it's a big one.
But I think
Yeah.
this sold out a couple
But
times.
it's BNSMBLLP.
Sometimes why?
$80.
Seems decent. What do you got, Marco?
60.
70.
Dom?
70.
I'll go 50.
Fucking hell.
Oh,
shit.
None of us were close.
we all weren't even in the ballpark.
Who was the highest?
I think
don't
JJ,
even-
right?
I think $80. I guess.
I think 80 was the
Yeah.
highest. We were like 50, 60, 70, 80. Oh, man.
More
All
Star
right,
Tours.
Star Tours, Search for the Rebel Spy, Disney Perks exclusive. Oh, okay. 2013.
Yeah.
New Hasbro 37s.
These actually sell a lot of the stuff in 2013 that came out is actually
I feel like a lot of these are exclusive figures to whatever this is.
yeah, 150.
I'll say 225.
Ah, man, I was going to say 230. Well, no, fuck you guys. 230.
Let's say you still can.
I'll
Yeah,
go 3 1/4.
Is that everybody? Okay.
Ooh, Dom got it.
115.76.
Good job, Dom.
200. All right. All right.
Man, these
Double
shirts.
XL.
Ooh,
Disney
I have a
Parks,
shirt.
RSBTS,
I
Star
have one of
Wars,
these
Darth
shirts
Vader
right
button
now
up,
that they gave me
double
at,
XL, WNWNT,
at the New York City Comic-Con
XBSLP,
do a review on.
RS, TUV,
Start
WXYZ.
off for $70. So they start off for $70.
Yeah, these ones
Really?
are. That's a good size. That's a hard to find size.
Yes,
$140.
That's a good. That's a good.
you're
number.
right. That is a good number.
$65.
That's a bad number.
I actually own a shirt,
110.50.
RSBTS shirts.
What'd you say, Dom?
110.50.
What was yours, JJ? 140.
Yep.
I'll go 170.
Oh, such a bad number, huh, shitheads? Hey, look at these guys.
Some of the con exclusives for these go for like $200-300 sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. Vintage
Star Wars.
80s Star Wars Tours Disney
80? 1980?
1980.
graphic tee.
Well, if there's one thing crazier than pin collectors, it's vintage
T-shirts.
t-shirt collectors.
Yeah. $165, 165.
No idea.
Yeah, I got no idea also.
Just for the record, though, it's from the 80s, not 1980.
Okay.
Star Tours wasn't open in 1980.
You know what?
I think it opened in 86, if I remember right.
Yeah. So $200 flat.
What'd you say, Marco?
What did I say? I don't fucking know.
Well, I'll say 120.
That's what I thought I said.
Why?
all right.
I asked you for a reason. Then I'll say 100 flat.
All
I'll
right.
go 150. What'd you say, Dom?
$80,
I said
$10,
200.
I'll go 150.
120, 130.
Count that.
Yeah, that's a lot off of 300.
Yeah.
They must put out on there a while.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. That's sweet. A Vader Taco Bell shirt. All right, Star Tours Disneyland new vintage T-shirt XL unisex.
Yo,
Extra large.
1986.
Ugh,
Yeah, see, 86 is the year they opened. That's how
yeah.
So they paid
But this
$9
looks-
for it.
I mean, could you have like taken an iron to the shirt before you?
There's someone slept in that shit. Man. Hold it up in a ball through
It
the
looks so faded to me. It looks completely faded.
It looks like they got it out of the
Nah,
trash.
they had a lot of stuff, those colors. I mean, I don't think it's faded.
It's not. This is the way it looks.
Ugly 80s colors.
145.
200.
180.
175.
Can't win. Can't win.
65.
$50 Ravens. Nice
They'd
design.
ironed it, they would have got at least 75.
I know,
Oh,
exactly.
Oh man, I should have gone lower, but
Oh man,
Star Wars Fate of the Jedi imprint 2000.
this is a
oh,
fan
these are
club?
hype. Yeah, well,
It's,
it's part of the hyperspace.
Oh
Yeah.
man,
thing, yeah.
only-
I
It's
want
only
this now. I
17
didn't even know this existed. I want this so bad now.
that's why I put it in here for you, Wayseeker.
Oh, I'm gonna start off at 450.
Auction though.
And you get the pin.
Nope.
380.
I mean, I could be really high, so you shouldn't do anything based on mine.
$65.
I'm gonna say $170.
Holy shit balls.
Is it signed? They usually signed.
That
doesn't say.
I don't think it said it for
At
what.
380.
$350.
Ah, man,
This
if I
is
would have
nice.
seen that, I would have been tempted to buy it.
Diamond
Yeah.
Retailer. Rare. Diamond Retailer exclusive.
Rare.
Star Wars, Darth Vader, and the Ninth Assassin #1. Fucking this guy. It was
$12.
buy it now.
$12.
$1.
If it's a buy it now, I'll give them the
Right
benefit
now,
of the doubt.
it's
Say,
$1.
if it's benefit of buy it now, I'll say $20. I'll give them the benefit.
$45.
Ravens has 200.
I think I
200.
sold one of these in a whatnot auction for about $5.
Did you?
All right,
Yeah.
here we go.
Did I buy it from you?
Nah.
Hey, there you go,
Yeah.
JJ.
$20, yeah.
Yeah.
You might have Wookiee.
I think I did.
I don't remember who
Oh,
bought it.
this is a good one. Dark
Ooh,
Horse,
yeah,
Star Wars.
Hyperspace Fan Club.
Yeah, Hyperspace Fan Club
It
special.
looks decent.
2008
Look at
near
Talon.
minus.
You get Talon right in the
92
front. You got Boba Fett back. Yeah.
It looks decent. Looks
And it's a wraparound cover.
it's a wraparound
Nah.
cover. I mean, these things are usually beat up. That looks.
Yeah, I have a couple of them, but they're not a 9.2.
I'll
Neither
go
is
40
this.
45.
I'll say 65.
I'll say 100.
Twin.
What?
$20. 15. Look, I got it.
Wow, that's pretty good.
You're-
Yeah.
Yep. You got to buy a penny because Ravens had $9.99.
Oh, wow, I really did get by a penny.
Yeah, you said nothing bigger than pennies.
I said he had a video over penny. Star Wars Prelude to the Rebellion #1 signed
these
by
little
Ken
things.
Kelly.
Was this a
Wizard
wizard?
exclusive.
I thought these were another universe. I didn't know they were Wizard.
I think Another Universe has.
Well,
a
it
version,
is another universe book, but it's the Wizards.
Oh, the signed copy is Wizard. Okay, I understand. I get you.
I've never seen this one.
I haven't
Fine.
ever seen
I haven't
it
either.
It's an auction though. So
So
if they
the
started
question
it-
is, yeah, the question is,
started
does
at?
Tim Kelly's signature bring any value to the book?
what they
Probably not.
started at, that's the real question. I'll say $5.
I feel like they start this thing at like $15, and probably where it ends at $15.
No, I think that's probably right. Wherever they started at.
21.50.
I'm going back with $20. $11.
Yes, I beat Waysinger by $1.
I paid 11.
You paid it?
It's you.
Yeah, I actually bought that one.
I'm surprised there was 10 bids.
I was too. I was kind of mad. I only wanted to pay like 7. And I was getting something else from them.
Not a bad buy.
I know the next one who bought this one. He said it.
I like that one.
Who bought it?
This one.
Dark Horse, Old
This is,
Republic,
this is a Wookiee buy right here.
Yeah.
Foil Ashcan,
Ooh, so you
SDCC
guess how much
promo.
Wookiee paid for it?
I
Wookiee,
think
how
I
much?
overpaid.
How much did
100
Wookiee pay
bucks.
for it?
I think I
Ooh.
overpaid. I think I should have went lower with my best offer.
Mm. In that case, I'll say $145.
That seems like a good number. I have 2 of these. I paid more than that for both of them. So I'm gonna go 175.
What did you go with, JJ?
$145.
150.
I said 100.
Okay. $200. Oof, paying the big dollars.
That seems fair.
Yeah, I mean,
It was a big boy. You were in the long pants there.
That's
I
what
only said 145 because he said he wouldn't. I was thinking he
I-
put in like 125.
No, I don't think you would have gotten it too cheaper than that.
No, I was going to
Out
offer.
of the 300 star.
I didn't think they would accept it. I was going to offer 145 or 149, and I
There you go, Marco.
$95.
No. Oh,
Chris,
I'm
is
gonna
this book
say
worth what it
Force
used to be?
Awakens. This is Dynamite for Dynamic Forces. I mean, but yeah, that's who owns Dynamic Forces. Is Dynamite.
280.
Do they really?
Yeah,
There's like 900 covers because of them now.
yeah, no, yeah. Well, I mean, they run like a Dynamite's like main gimmick is running like a collectible website, and
I think
Dynamic
this goes
Forces.
for as much raw anymore as you guys think it does.
Yeah,
280.
I'm
315.
gonna reuse my same numbers last time. I'll say 145.
that's a good number. 225. All right, not bad.
and another one sold like around the same week, about the same price.
Yeah, it's a new price. $1.
Oh, this is hard to find.
I don't know,
I'll go
people keep asking me for this book in freaking Star Wars.
Really?
auctions.
Yeah,
150.
I didn't see it was the dynamic force one. It is. This is expensive. 150. You said
Yeah, 150.
that's a good number. 162.
I'll go lower. I'll say 95.
Ooh. Union. I'm going to say $65.
Oh shit! Get out of here. 65 dead on. 65 dead on.
Wow.
If I had seen that one, I would have bought
Fuck
it.
out of here.
Buy
Nice.
it?
That's good. That's
No,
not
I
bad.
didn't. I would have bought it for 65.
All right.
I would
Here we
have
go.
bought it too.
Oh, and it looks bad
WonderCon first
Look at
appearance.
on the side.
Yeah, it looks fucked up.
Yeah.
Somebody will overpay for this though. $85.
Oh, that's so high for this book for that condition.
I know it is, but
$49.99.
no, you can't do that. He did $50.
Oh, I didn't see that. $59.99.
$30.
I was going to take this one out because we did the sell last week, but I forgot.
$80.
93.
That's so high for that book for the condition.
Well, there you go.
Mhm.
You're right, Marco.
Yep. People will overpay. They don't care
Oh,
about condition.
this-
Oh, we got a
game.
match.
Oh fuck. All right. Star Wars Dynamic Force exclusive.
Are these my sale numbers? 'Cause this is about what they went for.
The Vader. Okay, so the numbers are
Yeah.
I actually
7.
think I put these in here before your sale, JJ.
I did.
Maul's
Opposite,
1250. Maul's 1250. Outlaws is 1009. Chewbacca 750 and Mace is 819.
I'm gonna flip it a little bit. I'll say Mace is 1250. Outlaws is 819. Maul is 1009, and Chewie is 750.
I'll go Chewie is 1009. Maul is 1250. Mace is 819 and Outlanders is 750.
Dom, do you want to give a go?
Yeah, I'm gonna go 10. Chewbacca's 1009. I think Outlander is 1250. Maul is 819 and Mace is 750.
Wow.
Chewbacca is most expensive. Oh, is that how it- or is
No,
Maul?
Maul is most-
Maul is. I got it right.
I had Maul.
I got
I had
that
Maul
too.
and then Chewbacca.
I had Maul.
I had it all right.
I had,
it all right.
I had
That's-
those two back up. No, you
That's
didn't.
cheap for that.
I did. I had all of them right. I said
No, you didn't.
Chewbacca.
Why
Chewbacca.
you stop lying? You didn't. You got.
I
me
had
on
all
the
four
right.
of them right.
0 right.
Go back
I
and watch
watched
the tape.
Chewbacca one.
Yeah, I had them right.
After that segment of Bob Iger, I'm never watching anything again. All right.
That was the greatest segment of the history of the show.
That
It
was
just-
Thank you,
You guys
JJ. That was good.
You guys have no
Listen,
clue how anything works.
All kidding aside, I was civilized and wasn't.
No, you were
Yes,
good, Dom.
you
It's
did
not
very
you.
well, yeah.
It's that I just
Yeah,
don't
you-
understand how
no,
people
you
don't
are.
understand.
Marco just doesn't like anything I create.
I totally
No, that's
think
good.
that
You
Bob
did good.
Iger knows
Marginalized and
Tamara Morrison who
unwelcome
that
on the
is.
show.
So
No,
I think
he
you're
does
totally
not.
wrong
He
about
doesn't.
that.
He also doesn't know. I guarantee he never knew there was going to be a steel case Boba Fett. He doesn't even
Oh, I
know
think
what that
that's
is.
true. I think that's true.
He has no
Probably,
clue what that is.
you're
I think
probably,
that's
you're probably
absolutely
right.
true. I think
But
he
the whole
knows who
fact
Boba Fett is.
to say it's coming out and never come out, that's a decision. That's the marketing decision of Lucasfilm.
no, I ain't.
Yeah,
I
that's way under the pay scale.
Mark,
of
but tell me
fucking-
how close I think it is. I think Bob Iger says we need to cut back this much stuff that doesn't make money. You guys do it, and
Yeah.
they get
Yeah. What he does is go across the board. So like, actually, not even that. Like, what he'll go is like, okay, where are our line items? And then it gets up to him, and he's like, we're gonna have to make, we need to make our budget be around here, and the budget's already pitched to something else. He's like, yeah, sure. He's like, I think the stock, after listening to some people, and the stock prices where they think they can keep it, what their profitability will be, and then he's like, okay, cool. So where are we gonna trim stuff from? I need ideas. And then say yes, no.
And somebody says Book of Boba Fett Steelbook, and he goes, yes.
No, they don't even say that. He just says it for departments and says, I need this number. And that's it. They give him the number. So it's not anywhere close to, and he doesn't even he just reads the summary numbers. He doesn't even read like the breakdowns of the breakdowns. You guys are 20 steps below what he would ever come to see. Like, he won't come to see that shit any day of the week. Unless he's a psychopath and's got an affinity just for Boba Fett or Steelcase books, maybe, but no, not anywhere close.
Hey man, tariffs happened. You gotta.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, what is that?
Yeah, well, you gotta remember he's got the park things going on.
Still.
He's got he's got to reorg all the stuff because of the Florida law. Like, he had two hostile takeovers. Dude, the hostile takeover is more important than if a Steelcase book set has got Boba Fett on it or not. It's not even on the realm of shit that he's going to be worrying about. So, we are still live, but we're just leaving Matthew.
Yeah.
So yeah,
what
I mean,
you're saying is next week, stay tuned for part 2 of Dom Asks.
I
if
agree.
Bob
Yeah, I
Iger
mean,
canceled
I don't know if I'll
it.
stay around for that. I can't even like saying that. It's like that's like 5 levels below Kennedy, and Kennedy's like legitimately Kennedy's like 3 to 4 levels below Bob.
We don't even
So, like-
technically know if the thing was canceled. It's still technically could be released.
I think
All right.
Bob Iger's going to cancel this show next week.
No, he won't.
We're gonna sue us.
He don't even. Once again, he doesn't know we exist. So, all right, see y'all later. We're gonna cancel Wayseeker next week, though.